Hello, everybody. I don't know if that caught that really loud boom at the beginning of that or not, but hello. Welcome to the stream. We are back into it after taking a break of a day off. How we doing? Let's just make sure everything's good and going here. Yeah, clear and good on the YouTube side. Cool. Good, great, grand. Also, my microphone's working, unlike last time for the first 10 minutes. Thank goodness. Let's avoid a repeat with that, if we can, you know? Alright. Let's get on into it. So, hello everybody. Garnet here, and welcome back to more Ultimate Survivor on Extinction. Today I'm wanting to try to go around and try to get ourselves some more Tames. I, at one point did say that I think that Stego that I saw had disappeared, but I actually see it again. So I want to actually tame that thing. And, you know, one thing I'm not entirely sure is what tier kibble they prefer. But I do have my handy-dandy tablet on the side of me right now, and I'm going to use it for Dodo decks, just to kind of guarantee that I use the right stuff. If I can make some kibble, why not, right? I have not really utilized that as much. I've been trying to just kind of throw either meat at it or whatever. Oh, also, as you can tell, I also moved things around inside of the base so that they'll work with the dedicated storages a little bit better. And I moved the breeding stuff off to this side, as well as our Gigantoraptors hanging out in there. I haven't really still gotten these guys started. I need to start hatching up all the eggs that I have and use them probably on the Enforcer or something to get some more levels on that guy. So he'll be even stronger, and we'll maybe be able to take on better drops and stuff after that. But let's see. As I was going, I was trying to check on here really quick just what tier kibble that Stegos require. Okay, only regular kibble. That's not too bad then. Should be pretty simple. Well, let's get going on that. I'd imagine with that tier, I should be able to craft it without too much trouble. Let's see. It's not simple kibble. It's the blue one. This one here, regular kibble. This should be fine. I found a bunch of meat jerky in one of the drops that we just did recently, so we should be fine. It doesn't say. Have I updated this? Yes, 2.5 taming, and it's actually going to be a level 170. Was it 170? It was close. It was like almost max, but it wasn't max. It was like 174 or something like that. So if it's a 174, it'll take 11. It'll take 11 kibble. So I'm going to make 15 if I can. Oh no, I don't have any regular eggs for that. What are the ones that my dinos can make? Because I honestly don't have enough honey to make all of those things. What other eggs are you holding on to, my friend? What tier are Drakeling eggs? I'm kind of curious. I'm going to put them in there and see what ones they are. I know I could do Rex eggs also. We don't have a lot of them, actually. Maybe we'll just have to go with veggies. I'm just curious. I never actually checked, I'm pretty sure. Are they... No. What level are they? Okay, they count as simple. Okay, good to know. Not quite to the tier that I was looking for. Just one underneath. Well, we do have a bunch of veggies, and I think maybe what we'll do is we'll just grab a bunch of those. It will take a little bit longer. Yeah, good lord. It'll take a bit longer. Is that actually going to make a perfect tame, though? No, it won't. Okay. Maybe then, what I'll do is we'll tame something else that will get me that tier of egg, then. I could also just make up man, do I have the materials to make one of those? Honestly, it would be a lot. It'll save me a lot more time if I just do that. If I can make the other kind of grinder. Man, the I key is still driving me nuts. I have the new keyboard showing up tomorrow, but man. Oh, we're still short on metal. I think I had more upstairs that I was cooking, right? Maybe not enough. We're still short by 153. Let's see if our Pego has some crystals to drop. Oh, you know what? I moved them. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Still getting my bearings here, people. I forgot that I moved them over to this guy, and I started getting the element one up and going with a good handful of the stones that we had. Because I want to try to get some element dust all saved up. Honestly, I could move the red crystal one over there and just swap them out. And just have both that one and the metal one going. So I have metal and element dust going at the same time. Who has the saddle right now? That's the question. Let's see if any of these ones do. I'm hoping to go out and tame a bunch of things today. It's been a little bit since I've really focused on any of that, because we already had creatures to bring here. I'd really like to get some more useful tames and really strong tames to actually help fight stuff. Okay, there it is. It does actually have it on it right now. You can't really see it from any other angle. You got it right up in the middle of everything. It's going to halt progress for a bit while I get over here, because it'll make them sad, but it's alright. It's only a quick swap. Let's do it. Also, if you haven't noticed, I have added this above my head. I was mentioning that by the end of the month I was hoping to get ourselves to 10 YouTube members, and we'll have a way to track it. Let me swap this real quick. And then we'll go ahead. Do our thing. I should be able to keep both sets going. I think they are far enough away that they shouldn't have any trouble with that, but... yeah, no. What I was going to do is I was going to get our Drakeling to the 30,000 experience and give all of it to the element node. Well, maybe not the element dust one. I don't know. Maybe we will. I want to boost their level so that they'll actually be able to craft stuff pretty well. Get a lot of element dust in one. There we go. Now we're not stuck anymore. But yeah, if this thing ends up becoming a problem at one point, then we'll get rid of it. Because I had one for a subscriber goal at one point, and honestly, it was just kind of... it never was accurate. So we'll have to see if this one can stay a little bit better. It gets a little bit closer over there. I also parked all the owls in front of them, so each one has 3 owls to create pellets for them. So they should all be pretty well loaded up most of the time. Yeah, you don't have anything right now, but I think it's because you've actually been crafting some. That's better. Now we got some stuff up and going. Let's give you... I've got so much stone. I did do a couple runs after the last stream also. Just going to save us all from needing to sit there and watch it again. Okay, so those guys are going to do their thing. We'll get a little bit more materials. I'll make up the bio grinder. I'll probably just breed out. I'll hatch out a couple creatures that are... I'll hatch out some Rexes, and if they're not perfect, then I'll just grind them down. I think that's going to be our most efficient way to do it. We already have them anyway. But I just want to make some kibble. We'll have the kibble help us tame some creatures. The vicious cycle, but it is what it is. I haven't built the other ones of these yet. We're still hoping to get more soon. Oops. I did not mean to do that. 171 from 1? Whoa. Not bad. 2,000 from just those few. Just make sure I'm looking at the right one when I tell it to deposit. There we go. Shouldn't take too many, actually, to end up crafting another element. Save us a little bit more time. We're going and doing even more of the runs. Let's start hatching up a couple creatures then, if we're going to wait on some resources from over here. I want to level up my my Enforcer. And we're going to end up taking him out probably if we had a chance, but... like, my main first thing is that Stegosaurus that's over there. Because that thing is... fantastic looking. The one in the thumbnail. Okay, so let me grab... we'll grab a handful of Rex eggs. Rex. We'll grab the 10, we'll throw them in the incubator, and then we'll hatch them all when they get the chance. Unless one of these has a... actually, you know what? These are the ones that we just want as our army, so maybe we won't do that right now. Well, we won't try to get a mutation, is what I'm trying to say. If they mutate on top of that, it's going to kind of ruin the line, which is not what we want. Alrighty. And for the sake of it, I'm going to turn on some music in the background. Excuse the loud noise for the first second, but it'll calm down just after that. There we go. I haven't been doing the music as much in the last couple. I mean, like, I don't feel like I always need it, but if I'm running around base, I kind of don't mind it. And I've turned it down a little bit more, so it's hopefully not too jarring for those coming in. I told these guys to stop... No, I didn't tell them to stop breeding. I thought I did, but apparently not. If we can get a female that also has element dust and we can double down, I'm not going to complain about that either. That would be a great thing to have. But I'm not really expecting it. It's going to be very low odds. Oh, I have another one in here already. Hatchet. You... Oh, there's twins! Alright. Any chance either of you guys have it, either? No. I kind of want to have... Nah, we won't do it. But we need to find some of the blue sap so I can actually place a dedicated storage for it in there. But I don't really want to let one grow up just for that. We can find one in the world somewhere. What I'm going to do is probably lure all the Rex babies over here also and do this same thing that I'm doing right now. A nice luxury that I can do in single player versus if I was on a PvE server. Well, hello there, Beargonia. Welcome into the stream. Be hanging out and having a good time today. I'm not sure how long for, but we'll see. What are we at for these guys? We're a little bit cold. Let's bring that up a bit. Go up by 2 more. How are you doing this fine day? Let's see. Neither of these have any mutations, right? 76. That would be great. Oh, wow, that one actually does. But in what, I wonder? Nothing useful. Oh, yeah, it's stamina. I mean, I don't really want to add on top of it like that. So it would definitely... It would come out with so many... It would say it has so many mutations in its line if I did it that way. Alright. To avoid too many problems, let's hatch 3 at a time, maybe? Are they going to be able to follow me? Or are they all going to get stuck inside of each other? I think we're good. That's fair. Nice. I went to work and had a crazy busy half of the day. I got home and hung out with the family. Decided to do some streaming though. Figured it would be a good time to get in there. I've been having a lot of fun streaming recently. But yeah, I'm not one for the outside unless I absolutely have to. Being a ginger man definitely it has an effect on that. Alright, let's see. Let's hatch a couple more. Oh my gosh, I'm standing on top of them this time. Come on, you goofy little dinos. Oh yeah, they do. The thing is, like, I mean, everyone always says, like, the older you get, the faster time goes. But quite frankly, like, I've definitely noticed it. That slope gets much steeper every year. Stay there. Come on, you other two. Get a little bit closer. They're not gonna. Well, that's the thing. As a redheaded person as well, you only got to go outside technically like once every month or so. I don't know the actual numbers, but I do actually absorb things a lot better. Oh no, I didn't mean to destroy him. I'm gonna attach him. No, I don't know the actual numbers, like I said, but that is true. I actually need to be outside less often than most other people for that reason. And that fact is something that drives my wife crazy. We go, oh, we need one we want to, but I'm just joking. Alright. You can stop moving. I wouldn't say that you can't. If I were in the right angle, probably. Honestly, what ends up happening to me is I go outside, I get a sunburn, and then I gain a single freckle on my arm. And then that's pretty much the only thing. I don't really get any darker no matter what I do there. It doesn't last. Alright, now we've got to go around and unclaim all these duders. But we'll do passive and stop. And we'll let out our enforcer and give them some free experience because these guys aren't going to move. They'll just sit there and take it. It's a little cruel, but it is also fine. Oh, let's turn on just the standard version of the song. Excuse the blast. There we go. I've tried to mess with settings. I have no idea what the difference is there and why it's doing that. Maybe I'll just I can make a playlist on a different part of my computer. Well, hello, old man truck. Welcome on in. How has your day been today? It's a lovely Monday. Let's do this. Yeah. The sun has become my my nemesis for a reason, more or less. I mean, it's kind of hard to see on the camera. I'm pretty sure that I just put, like, my arm up to now, but, like, yeah, there's... I had more freckles on my face when I was younger, but at this point, it's pretty much just all in my arms, but they are plenty. There we go. Clean him up. How many levels do we give this guy doing that? Ooh, 38. Solid. You know, another thing about the frickin' the things up here that I never used, this one right here, I did not know that they added a way to respect your creatures. That is actually super awesome, and I love that. I don't know if it doesn't look like I'd be able to change anything for this guy, but that also looks like it'd be kind of expensive. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to having the 38 levels put into things, so before I try to do more than that. We'll probably do, 8 levels in that to make it 6,000. Ah, 600% damage. I mean, it can carry quite a bit just by default as well. Do we want to just do more health to make sure it survives better? We'll go up to this, and we'll do 1 so it goes over 10k energy. Yeah, we'll do the rest into damage as well. May as well just make it even stronger. Yeah, being over level 300 for an enforcer just feels really nice. Yes. I'm also noticing that he's already getting a little bit, not lower in his energy, but he's definitely used a lot more than I'd like him to at this point. But let's just go check how many, let's just go check how many crystals the guy has made. Our new little buddy, our new big buddy over here. We can just crack one open and feed it to him. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, that's the thing, is like Astrayos, they're a lot more rare on there than I remember them being, to be honest. A sword. Throwing that on the ground. Yeah, I went to do that on my cluster, and for some reason they just weren't, it just didn't want to show up. No owls did. So I went somewhere else. Owls are very nice. One of my favorite tames. What? No, it's a Pego. So Pegos have become very, very useful on here if you're not aware. They'll actually just pick up the crystals for you. It's very, very handy. What else you got in there? Got a new one? Kite and Gauntlets, May. Trying not to get metal. I'm trying to get element dust, but... Here you go, buddy. Oh, we can't carry anything else. Yeah. They actually made them useful for something. Other than stealing stuff from people, I guess. But I never really did that. My PvP experience is pretty much nothing. I agree. I agree entirely. Man, I wish this guy could fit through the door. I just want to go... I'll just go pull all the meat from him. Yes. There's always something else that you need. Because I was gonna go and grab a stego, the one from the thumbnail, but I don't have the right kibble. But if I cook up everything that I just got, well, I'll go grab all the crystals now. Why not? Whoop. Just grab everything they've got, because I just want to cook up the metal and make the grinder to get some kibble from it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that, but I mean, why not? It's literally part of the game, and also it's fun. It's fun to just throw stuff in there. I've got a bunch of Rexes I can use for it. Alright. Crystals. That's fair. I don't know if, like, so this is from a game on the N64. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. But it is it's one of those games that was made because someone said something and someone decided to be a smartass about it and make it the opposite of what it was. It was very fun. Let's see. We can grind these things down. We can throw this rest into the enforcer. Keep him fed, as is the plan anyway. Oh. Did it try to pull from this? It probably did. Just still wasn't enough after that. Okay. I think we'll just grab a couple more element and then we should be getting out of here. Actually, I didn't notice. Yeah. Right now, I'm telling them to do metal and to do element dust because I want, like, if I'm not careful, I can screw up the metal nodes, and I don't want to do that. And then the element thing is always nice. You're probably right. It would be very weird for that. See, like, otherwise I've got... It's like, this one here is from the same game, but it's, like, a part of the game that you're dealing with caveman. Like, cavemen and stuff. And, like, honestly, it's very, very catchy to me. And I feel like the caveman thing is almost very fitting for this. Although, it is more futuristic in the stuff that I'm playing at the moment, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's drop the meat and go. I want to test this guy out now that I've leveled him up 38 more times. The element one I was very happy to finally get in the last stream. It was either the last stream or the one before it, but it's not a common thing. So, oh crap, now I'm gonna get attacked by a rabbit. Dude, they do a lot of damage. There's too many of them out here. Guys, that's very not good. It's a 140. Can I get back on my guy, please? I don't want to just sit here and watch him die. Guys! No, that would be very crappy. Neutral, please. Fight back. Holy lord. Well, so much for being fully healed before doing that. Pain. Rabbits are pain. I'm glad I added more health in them then. Why was it doing so much damage? I mean, I saw Ross's video on everything like that with the rabbits. They were able to beat all the bosses with his help with a shotgun, so... Oh, man, I agree. Like, there's just too many. Ooh, way too many freaking rabbits. I also noticed quite a bit on the other maps as well. I haven't played on too many since they've been added, but definitely in the middle of Extinction, there's too many. Alright, I mean, they do 200 to a standard creature. What are we going to do to a corrupted one? I'm just curious now. Like, I would get... They just need to bring down the amount of traps that they'll do in the wild, because that's way too many. You can't walk anywhere without accidentally setting something off. Maybe. Maybe a grenade would do it. I mean, that's normally, like, a tactic to get, like, Prolovias and stuff out of the ground. It's very possible it could work. 800 damage, though. Very solid amount of damage. I mean, it's almost as much as my Rex is doing. I tentatively could say that we might be able to pull off trying to do, like, a, Oh, maybe a whip could do it, too. So tentatively could say that we might be able to do a beta with this guy now, but... Tentatively. Very tentatively. We're still doing quite a bit, though, to the standard things. Just how fast I can hit is crazy. Might have to do some testing on those, to be honest, Baragonia, to see if there's maybe something specific that would be very nice to clear the bunnies. I'm sorry, Armadoggo. I didn't want to do that. Dude, there's way too many things out here right now. Alright, let's see. Maybe... I mean, I can't force feed him meat. It doesn't really help heal. He's healing pretty quick as it is because of our Drakeling, though. Damn, even with that, though, he's still pretty far down compared to what he was. Let's see. Let me add... Because he's got another level again. Let's add more health. I don't think that's going to be a bad idea, no matter what we do here. Make the dude tanky if we can. I'm almost at 30,000. We can get to... We can unlock something... Oh, we can try to get ourselves a key today, as well. Oh my god. You'd think that there would be a drop or something going on up here with all these guys out here like this. Oh my god. Okay, this right here actually showcases why I may not want to do a beta one yet. Because even with all that, he's very hurt. Golly. Let's see. More health. More health all the time. It's like DC right there. Yeah. Yeah! What level's that, Phyla? 60, okay. Yeah, I see it. It's very, very bad. At this point, I'm just gonna kind of scout a little bit. We need to go back. I probably will put him in the cryo hospital. That's a new set of words that I've not really said very much out loud, so I freaking forget what it's called. I think if I didn't attack a group of stegos, that would have been fine. But they do a lot more than I ever give them credit for. That's why I want to tame that one over there that I saw. Man, why are there so many more around? These are not mate pair, so they're fine. Oh my god, Arthros. I don't ever see those in the wild, to be honest. Normally I only ever see those during the things. Ooh, some Theries. Hello? Aw, not very good Theries, to be honest. These are mine, thank you. I'm almost also to another level, so that's kind of why I'm pushing this a little bit. Oh man, the frickin' Raptor Pack thing still is so strong. Like, I always hear people talk about how Stegos are great for, like, tank creatures, which I understand, because they have, like... They just have natural defenses. I never really use them for anything, so... And that's what I mean. It's like, yeah, you use Stegos for your boss army. That makes sense. Like, they're so defensive. And, like, this one here that I see, it's in the thumbnail, it's 174. And it's a, I mean, it's a tech one, so that would be why it's a 174. But, like, I would love to be able to get a pair that are that high and use them for things, if they're that strong. Let's see. I haven't seen an Enraged Rex up here for a while. I was, like, as much as it would be terrifying, I also kind of want to find one more. I'm really close to getting that extra level on my Chibi, and I would love to get that finally done. But I think we need to get out of here and let my guy heal a little bit more. Ooh, there's a node down there. I feel like that one's going to be... I really need to wait around until my health is better, though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, I've only been collecting the ones that are low-level baby ones, and they do great work for just collecting stuff around the base, but they do so much more when they're higher level, when you can use them for combat and stuff like that. Even so many of those picks and stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, this crystal down here, this node, it was not there when I went by it initially. I feel like that's beta, isn't it? It is beta. Do we try it? And if it seems like we're in trouble, we can just bail. Should I fill up on my health full and then try? I mean, I do need more element. Not a lot, but I do need more. I used a bunch making all of those dedicated storages and stuff. I feel like this guy could do really well clearing it out. Normally my biggest concern would be the element dust, but I mean, he's got some on him. Oh, man. I initially said that keyboard was going to be here yesterday, but then it got pushed back as usual. Unfortunate. I would have loved to have it. It's a little bit less clicky than the one that I have now. I don't, but I really should be carrying a pocket owl, shouldn't I? It's always good to have a healer in your party. What level's this bear? A little concerned about it. It's only level 30. We kill it before we have a chance to do anything. Ah. I should have waited longer. This is going to be a real test. I'll keep an eye on my health more than anything else. I'd rather not end up having a problem. I'm going to hit redial. It's also from an N64 game. Totally different one, though. Am I going to be able to even carry this back home afterward? Probably. We'll be okay. I think, anyway. I can't remember, was this spot hard to deal with when we were trying to do the yellow drop here? Like, the creatures come out of weird places? Oh, I think they did. They were jumping down from up there. Yeah. Sure enough, we already have, like, our first thing coming down from there. There we go. I have to really utilize the teleport. It's very cool. Hello, Arc Monster. Welcome on in, my friend. We're back at it again. I figured I'd really give this guy a shot. Yeah, it does. It's very, very nice at this moment. I'm not going to say anything else about how the graphics sometimes do and do not look. At the moment, it's looking good. So much faster to do it with this guy. What do we... Let's see, how many more do we have on this round? One still? Okay. Let's get some water. Yeah, I was hoping it would let me do it. And then Legend of One. Considering it's supposed to be this whole series theme and everything. Oh, there we go. I see you. Feel a lot less problematic about smacking one of those with this guy. Oh, am I hungry? Good call, good call. I'm gonna have to hop off and let my guy poop. Heck yeah. You've earned it, man. You've been working hard all day. Whap. 800 damage. For something so small and agile, it's actually crazy. Almost feels criminal. We got another level on him, too. Lovely. Oh, I see you there. Come on, Carno. Leave that note alone, my friend. Oh, that would be a very fun creature. Now that they've made the mesh bases into the ground, I mean, they may as well. Utilize every bit of space. Let my guy get off and poop. There we go. Much better. I feel like they're actually doing... Like, they're doing what they're trying to do a little bit more, like... They're doing it more consistently today. They're actually attacking things. I can't see because I knocked that tree down. What is the big clompies? Oh, it's that guy. He's still around. I really wanted to put this guy to the test after, like, I fed him a bunch of Rexes that I had hatched. And I wanted to give him a proper test on the beta one, so we're just kind of seeing how well this goes. Honestly, though, doing just short of 900 damage every hit from something that can hit so fast to these dudes, it's so crazy. Oh, is the dev kit worse? Ooh. There you go. Considering all the other, like, old school kind of, like, collaborations they've done, I don't really see that being too crazy far off. Holy lord. Aren't you just crunching all through the, through all of the nodes then if you have something that hits that hard? That's crazy, though. And I know we have someone on the cluster who breeds their stuff like crazy, too, so I get it. Where is the thing that's attacking something? Oh, hello, spider. Oh, no, 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 no! I was literally trying to tame spiders before. There's literally a... I shouldn't try to tame a spider in the middle of all these things. Where are you? Crazy spider. One shot should knock you out, I hope. Yeah. I thought I saw... I guess I didn't see that. I saw, like, a couple people make similar ones. Nice. Is that after, like, the stacks and everything? Or is that just kind of right off the bat? Okay. It did decide to finish it. I kind of wanted to tame this guy with spoiled meat. Do we have any? We'll have some soon. Why not? There's a chance I'm going to accidentally hit it when other things come in, but... A 140 spider just showed up in the middle of all this, so I'm not going to ignore that. Not when we were trying to tame one last time. Of course he did the frickin' pack buff. That's the only thing that makes those raptors any scarier than they already can be. Oh, I just meant, like, stack, like, once you, like, with all the dino kills. Because doesn't it get stronger the higher your, the stack of the dinos you've cleared is? With those? It's not just per bite, right? It's per kill. Hello, bear. I'm probably pissing you off right now. Wow, there's so many things over here. Ah. I do love Carchas. I checked a little, like, before I finished prepping for the stream, and I don't have any on the map, unfortunately. We'll have to see if maybe I can get some to spawn. Do I have to, like, kill Rexes and, like, the larger creatures for more of them to come in? I can't remember what group they're part of. Get off that main node, you're mine. Well, they get so much faster when they have that going as well. Makes up for the fact that the stamina drains just as fast as Gigas do. How much damage did they do? Ah, we're good. Less than a K. This one up here. What are we looking at? Anything that's under attack right now. I'm going to see just bears. Do I have any spoiled meat yet? I don't think I do. Not enough to justify trying to start taming the spider yet. I'd rather just starve them up. Unless they're going to wake up. How are they doing on everything else? I'm looking at with the spike with the thing, right? Yeah. Oh, they're fine. Oh, cool. They got some blue and some purple colors. Something stuck around the corner, maybe? They may end up just killing it off and giving it to me, depending on what it is. There's only one, yeah, that makes sense. I would guess, I guess what I could do is I can give myself the prime meat. And then it'll spoil faster. There we go. I mean, as useful as the blue wavy thing is, it doesn't always do it when you really need it to. Oh, there's stuff up here, too. I'm glad to check that, to be honest. There it goes. Now it's just gifted it to me. Hello, bear. Aw, crap. Oh, that didn't actually make it mad. I'm surprised, to be honest. Alright, hold on. Stay away from my spider friend. Thank you. Stylo, raptors. Okay, we've got a Carno coming down from over there. Ah, raptors. So much damage, dude. It's so awesome. We're almost at 30,000 as well on a Drakeling. We're so close. We'll be able to actually get ourselves the first key and see what kind of good loot we're going to pull out of the hat, pretty much. Get out of here. No, don't blind me. I've actually noticed that when I get blinded on this guy, I don't get blinded. Just kind of get slowed a little bit. Which is a nice, convenient thing. Oh, no. Wow, I actually killed that thing faster than... Okay, wow. I'm not even going to say anything about it. That thing just disappeared. There's another one up there. Am I getting blowback damage from this? Oh, I am. Okay. It's really not all that much, though. Not as much as I would have expected it to be. Nope, this is not a mod at all, Mr. Cookies. Welcome into the stream, by the way. I am just using my Enforcer. I crafted this guy after combining a couple high-level ones. He came out as a 266 by default, and he is just ripping through everything. Very much worth the time and effort. What about you, Spider? Nah, you don't need to. You're fine. We already have one get knocked. That's a knocked out over there. What? How many more do we have for this round? 4. There's one over there. And do we have any spoiled meat just yet? One there. 2 here. I want to know. We got 29. That should be enough to tame the spider, right? Let's just not make this bear mad in the meantime. It's not going to be a perfect tame, but it'll still be a tame nonetheless. Here you go, buddy. 29. How much did that do? Is it doing... It's like doing 5%. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's grab the spider once he's tamed. We'll be able to get a female one later on. Where are we looking for... there should be 2 left. Still says 2, yeah. I want to get... Oh, there's one up there. Actually doing damage. That's not good. Oh, they're both here. Should I give it a second and let this... Like, since the raptor's not hitting anything, should I just let the spider hit tame so I don't have to worry about anything? Probably. Ooh. Probably. Literally got in the way. Excuse me. Alright, it found me. Never mind. Let's go. I've got more I can put into him as well. I don't think I'm going to need any narcotic here. You can have all the spoiled meat you want there, friend. It's going to be close, but it should pull it off. I am at 2.5 taming speed then, though, keep in mind, everybody. Which I feel is fair for single player. Like, isn't small tribes and stuff typically around 4 times? If not more than that. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, there's an uranium in the middle of that. I did not mean to hit that trike, but you know what? It ended up working out in my favor. I didn't realize I hit a normal Pteranodon. Poor thing had no idea what it was getting itself into. Let's see. It's going over this way. Lovely. It's still going nice. Okay. We'll take this opportunity while I'm just continually running around and killing a bunch of creatures with my very awesome new enforcer buddy here. To kind of be like, hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button and sub to the channel if you have not. Also, I added this nice handy feature thing above me to tell me where our members are at, and I'd love to get to the point where we have 10 members by the end of the month. It makes a massive difference for the channel, and it'll add more stuff to the cluster the more people that decide to join us. And I think that would be awesome. Alright, dude, come on. We are still carrying so much stuff that we do not need right now. There we go. Okay, so there's a few more creatures around. Where exactly are they hiding, though? Honestly, though, I'm kind of, like, I'm glad that I didn't have to wait around too long for our health to come back. He's still healing so much faster with the Drakeling. He was pretty hurt after a run-in with some stuff before. Bear, I don't want you to be where you are. That spider's about to get up, and it's probably you're probably going to want to eat it if you do. Okay, come on. Over here. Come on, spider. Maybe I can just fight the spider, fight the bear on my own. Real quick. Normally I wouldn't recommend going up against a bear. They are glass cannons, but the glass part is very, very important to think about. Alright, let me get a cryopod ready. Oh, I have one on my hotbar already. We should be good. My server settings are set up to be pretty similar to what my single-player settings are. It's definitely boosted to the point where it's nice and kind of a relaxed type environment. So, you know, you can always come in and do other things whenever you do that. I mean, I do have Dino Depot and a whole bunch of other like quality of life mods that make things relaxed as well in that regard. So, I love the cluster settings so far. What we do, I'm wanting to do more options where we get more, like, we vote for, like, adding different mods or changing things around a little bit. And I'm open to that. So, yeah. Okay. Where are we at? There's one hostile remaining. This should be pretty good. I'm hearing something just skitter around down there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not seeing anything, though. Oh, there he is. That's literally just like the same one as before. Alright. Lovely. Now we're in the last round. I am very impressed with our buddy here. I wasn't sure how he was going to do on a beta, but this has been a really good showcase so far. Well, heck yeah. More than welcome. Anyone that's joined in on the Discord, or if you just joined on the Patreon, you don't even have to be on a paying tier. You have access to our cluster, so the more the merrier on there. Honestly, though, like I feel like I should probably put more levels in his health just in case. I feel like I would want to fight a. Like, part of me wants to fight a corrupted Rex, but I don't know how much of a boost he gets from that. Let's see. Oh, hello. I wouldn't want to push any further than beta, I don't think, because the higher tier, isn't that where they start throwing stuff at you, like Reapers and Wyverns and stuff? I think that would be a little much for this guy to handle. I'm still just baffled about how much damage that he does every swing, considering how fast his attack damage is. Do I have my, yes. I was gonna say, I should have my gas bags, just in case things are a little bit too heavy when we, finish up here. Bonk. There we go. And like I said, like I don't know if there are any Gigas or any Carchas on the map right now. There weren't the last time that I checked. I would love to get one. Ooh, treasure map. I did do the treasure maps that I had in the last stream as well, by the way. Nothing good. I would have mentioned it if there was. There's like one blueprint for what's the word I'm trying to find? For riot armor. That was pretty good, but I'm probably not going to make it. But this one is a much better map, so maybe I could find something amazing from it. We're also at 30,000 experience with our Drakeling now, which is awesome in another way. I'll give all that experience to our Element Dust gacha when we get back home, and then we shall go get that treasure also while we're out and about. I would imagine, also, at that point, we'll have enough metal made for the bio grinder, so I can grind up a couple Rex babies and get ourselves some kibble to tame the trike that I have in the thumbnail. As well as a female spider, and maybe another male spider, depending on what the stats are on this one. I didn't even check. I'm assuming we're probably down to, like, the last two... One again. One of these guys. What is the deal with the meteorites deciding to come down every time I come over here? It's this same spot, I'm pretty sure. How dare. I definitely want to put this guy away then, though. Last thing we want is to have this thing get destroyed by a, Oh, welcome on into Discord. I'm going to have to go over there and, I acknowledge everyone with the, Hey, we did it. I acknowledge everyone with my little Garnet emoji that I made. Alright, so let's hurry up and put this guy away. Let's grab everything out of him that we know we want to keep. He got 3 more levels after that, though. It's crazy. Any of the tributes. We'll take the arrows because I have my crossbow on me. And then anything else. The hearts. Definitely the hearts. I'm pretty sure we have enough for one, if not almost have enough for one boss fight now, which is great. Probably don't need to take the pearls, but I'm going to take them anyway. And that's probably it. Everything else is not needed. Good lordy. It's not going to blow me up and destroy all my stuff, is it? Like, it's not going to just destroy the node if it hits me. Wow, that was close. Nice. I don't recall specifically asking, but I do want... it's nice to know where people are from. I have a nice variety of people, like, throughout the world, which is crazy to hear. Jeez, these were even closer than the ones that were around before last time. I need to get out the gacha. Not the gacha, but the gas bags. Alright, gas bags, you are going to help us carry everything back home. Because we are already getting a little bit weighed down. Yeah, I'm in the Rockies. This is where that's as much as I'm gonna say. So, you know. I've been over here forever. I did live in SoCal when I was a kid, though. Which is cool. I think it was South California. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure where Edwards was. Jeez. Well, that answers my question about whether it was going to hit the thing or not. Holy Lord, it's on fire! Oh my God! It's definitely been damaging the veins, unless I've been breaking them in 2 hits, which I think I did. I think I said the same thing last time I did this, where I think it's just me doing that damage. I forget that my pickaxe is practically max. Let's see. I've never had a meteor hit so close. That was horrible. Well, I would imagine... Never mind, I'm not going to say it. We had one very close. Let's leave it at that. Come on. Hey, Gremlin. I am doing good. It is, I had a nice, relaxing Sunday where I didn't really think about too much, and then now we're back doing this thing. I mean, I had work today, but it went by pretty smoothly, so we're in a good mood. It's a good day. For a Monday, that is. Was able to clear this entire node using our Enforcer, and it was a beta one, so we're actually going to get ourselves a bunch more element. It's a good time. Yeah. You know, something else that I've noticed is very funny about my edits. I don't mean to, but a lot of the time, I end up cutting, like, right after my character poops. It's like an unintentional thing. I'm in the habit of always pressing that button. I've added it to my, the button's really close to where my thumb is at all times. So, like, I'm always ready to have him boop. So I end up cutting around that spot, or like right at that spot on accident. And I listen to it back later, I'm like, well, they're going to think I'm doing that on purpose. Alright, let's see. There are a lot of nodes out here. And the ones in the water are like... I mean, they're fine. I'm not too worried about them, but... I guess the tech suit does propel you pretty well in there, huh? There you go. Just take what we've got so far. Oh yeah, it propels really well in the water. I mean, you gotta make sure your character's, you know, doing well. You know, gotta make sure that they're all cleared out. See, you'll see often that it'll says not ready to defecate yet. I've gotten in the habit of clicking that button way more than I need to. Oh, he's hungry. There you go. I do need a mantis. I'm pretty sure they're only inside of the, they're only inside of the desert cave, right? You have to lure them outside. Last time I checked, the one near the entrance wasn't that great, but I could check again. I'd have to go get some rhino horns, though, too. Because I don't have anything for that right now. Excuse me, bear. I don't want to piss you off. Thank you. No one's on the gas bags? Nah, we're good. Are there some in the desert? In the dome? I haven't seen any of them outside of the cave. Good day. Yes, ultimate element. Yes. Let's see. How does it work? Pooping makes you hungry or something? No, so like, if you notice, like right now, my hunger bar is whited out. I'm not 100% on the mechanics when it comes to like what it does exactly, but it doesn't help with like if I try to eat right now, it doesn't go up nearly as far. So like I'm wasting more food by trying to eat when I have to poop. Is essentially what the deal is there. So like if you do so if you make sure that you're done pooping, then you just eat another thing, then it'll fill up all the way and you don't have to do it as much. Kinda ends up being more efficient with your food if you do that. I know they take deathworm horns, but we don't have any on the map. Unless you get them from something else. They don't get anything else in here, do they? Like, I know I had a mantis on my Scorched Earth, but we're, the rules for this challenge is I can't go back until I've beaten this map. I technically added that last part, like, when I got here. Because I want to be able to go back and do some things that I missed out on. Because initially the thing was we can't go back again. One thing might allow for greater healing for me. Yeah, so like if you don't... I think it does affect your healing as well. So if you are in need of pooping and you try to eat meat to heal yourself, because it can give you a little bit of a boost, then it doesn't give you nearly as much because it doesn't last as long. Let's see. Now we get the actual main node. There aren't any other ones that I missed, right? I don't see any more. Oh, there's one. One node right here. I think that's it, though. I think we are... Oh, nope, there's one more over there, too. Tiny little thing. Oh, that's a Thyla. Why are you over here, buddy? What level are you? 105. Nope. Swap the 5 and the 0, and I'd say it's worth it. Alright. We're definitely going to be too heavy, I'm pretty sure, after I collect this, but at least I'm wearing tech, so I can just zip back over to our gas bags and take off. Run! He's gonna get me. Let's see. What's your plans with the fascists? Well, hold on. We need to add more to our stuff. I'm actually put this all to my oxygen so we go even further. There we go. I think he actually backed off. He focused on something else instead of me for some reason. But I'm fine with for now. Gotta get out of the freaking storm we've got here anyway. What did we end up with, actually? 224 actual element plus everything else that we collected on top of that. That's a solid haul, considering I wasn't really initially planning on doing one of those right away. What's my plan with the what? I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm here, if I'm reading that properly. Whoop. Okay. Well, now that we have all that, let's go back home. This spider, what did it come out with? I guess I need to let it out to see what its actual stats are. And a spider, yeah. I mean, I wish that I had better, that I had, you know, better things to tame it with when it came around. Because a 140 could have been a little bit higher. I think it only would have been 207, though. So I guess 3 levels is not the end of the world. But still. Alright. Oh my god, we got a wild bunny in our yard again. That keeps happening. And it's not like... I don't think it was scared into our yard. I think it actually just spawned in there. What level are you? 105. I need you out of my yard, please. It's not going to kill it in one shot, though. That's the thing. They're so much tankier than I'd like them to be when they're just... They should be here. Get out of my yard. Hello? Like, it's just going to stare at me. Okay. As long as... If it jumps off the side of the cliff, that's fine, too. I don't really care. I just don't want random things in here. Play around with the tech jump pad or the bridges. I have not messed around with those too much. But I did like the idea of the bridges and stuff. I mean, with my current layout for this area, I don't really see the use for them. But, like, the jumping pad could be fun. A good way to take off from here and go somewhere else. Fasolas. Ah, so the fasolas that I brought here, they are actually very good at collecting the flint. And they, I'm using them to get gunpowder, essentially. It takes so much less time to collect all the flint that you need just using one of these guys. So, just for example, I actually don't know if there's very much stone left inside of my area, but let's bring them down here real quick and kind of dive into the ground. It doesn't take very much. You just got to run right into one of the stones. I don't actually have any actual stone in my property anymore, actually. That is unfortunate. I already have so much flint, though, so I don't technically need to do more, but I'll do a little bit more since you're curious. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I needed to press the space bar again. I wonder if I could have done that on the bunny's den. Probably not. Alright, dude. He just wasted so much of his stamina trying to do that for so long. Alright, let's go out here. I also wonder if I accidentally... I'm not going to test it out. I'm not going to run into one on purpose. Yeah, you just run into those really easily. You don't even really have to do anything. Don't even press anything. Look at all that flint. Very short amount of time. Painless, effortless. I've already got almost 2k. I've got 2k. Cool. Let's go back home. Avoid a bunny thing is in the process. So evil, those little things. You know, with how many of them are around, I could actually start testing out what might break those. I mean, that's the thing, is they have, like... If it's anything like the actual bunny hole, it's got 50,000 health. So, I mean, I don't know if you could break it with anything less than just some, Oh, I saw that jump away. I don't know if they actually break it with anything less than C4. Okay. But, I mean, they also do a lot of damage, too. I had the ones that I had on Ragnarok be my main thing to fight deathworms with, so... They are very, very nice creatures. Their utility and their strength. Oops, that was a perfectly timed jump to go way too far. Did I put away all of my element? I did put it on the gas bags. I was just trying to check it all. Oh, you're back in here, huh? Are you the same one? I kind of like your colors. Oh no, you're level 10. I'm getting different ones in here. Get out of my yard. They're such a pest. Alright, let's go inside. They can't follow me in here. I say they can't, but they shouldn't is more like it. Okay, give me all the element you got. The L key doesn't work either. Keyboard couldn't get here fast enough. Tomorrow it will be here, probably by the time I get home from work. That's the hope. Oh yeah, it is massive. I mean, I do have a little bit of a buff of a boost to harvesting, but not by a lot. Cool. So, I mean, it is, like, keep that in mind, but it also still is a lot regardless. Okay. Is there just more dust in here? Yeah, there's more dust in here. That is so much, actually. 432 element just from that. We have another... Is that another 6, or is that another... That's not another 63, is it, when it comes to shards? And then there's another 49 in there when it comes to dust. I have a lot of element. That's great. And despite all of the time that's passed, I'm pretty sure there's still 8 of them in here. I also put a part of the skin on to hide the light, by the way. Yeah, it's still 8. Because, like, the skin that I use to make things quiet, there's also an option to make things turn off their light. And I use that for that, because the glowing light sticking through the wall ended up just being a lot. Okay, I would imagine that right now, I should be able to make up that bio grinder. So, grinder... Yes, let's get ourselves some kibble. Where do we want to place this? Hunting wabbits. Yes. It is indeed wabbit season. Should I just put it here? I could build an actual place for it later, but for the time being, I could just place it right here. Oh, Lord, it's bigger than I remember. Never mind, one sec. I may want to grab, like, a handful of elements still. I'm going to want it for my suit. Let's go down here. Let's grab 20. Did I grab only 10? I thought I clicked it twice. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. I'm going to lure this rabbit directly into this thing. That's exactly... Oh, it needs to be on a thing? Why did I forget about that? I just want to place it on the ground. I'm pretty sure I got rid of all of my structures at this point in time. Yeah, I pretty much did. That's not really going to be enough to matter. That's kind of annoying. Let's see. I actually do use the Dino Depot mod on our cluster, but this series is specifically meant to be, like, only lightly modded. I can pull stuff, but, like, now that I have the dedicated storage, it doesn't really matter. And then the dinos are slightly higher level than they would normally be. Those are the only things that I changed. It ramps up to it. Quarter walls match the sides. Perfect. Yeah. I just have to actually build some foundations to put it down on at this point. But no, Gremlin, I really do like the Dino Depot mod. In fact, like I said, if you want to come join the Discord or the Patreon and join our cluster, we do have that on there as one of the main things that we're doing. Let's see. Main things that we're using there. What is it we're short on? It's the wood. Right, I forgot. It screwed me out of the wood that I had when I tried to put everything away. Boop. Crystals. Let's open all of these. Just giving you some metal and more element dust. Boop. Yeah, I built some other different thing when I did it on Rag, and I like the way that thing came out for the bio grinder. I was just trying to get something quickly put down. I could put it in here, but I don't want to have any accidents. So maybe I will place it a little further away. But I need to get more wood now, because now I don't actually have any of that. You can take out the beaver. Let's put away... What all am I even carrying right now? I've got flint, stone, oil, electronics, black pearls. Okay. Electronics, black pearls. Just whatever I can put away that's going to help me with my carry capacity. Was I putting the oil into this yet? Oh no, I have an oil thing. It was the, this one that I'm putting the tributes into. Yeah, we were so close to having enough hearts for that one thing. Oil. There we go. Okay. It's the arrows as well that I have so many of. Let's put half of these away. I got so many arrows from all those creatures that I fought out there. I don't need that much. Then the sails, and that's pretty much it. Okay, let's grab the RG and the beaver. I would want to make the chainsaw. I could make a best standard one, I guess. The Discord, there is a link to it in the description, as well as on my channel. You should be able to get to that. I'll make sure that I acknowledge people joining. Also, Old Man Truck, you are the official 100th person to join the Discord. So, man, thank you so much for doing so. That's awesome. Finally hitting the triple digits there. I'm pretty sure the RG's on the roof. Let's go up there real quick. And then when we get down, we'll give the experience to the gacha. And then we'll go get some treasure. The RG and the beaver are up here after all. Have you been sitting here just getting levels? I think so. Not a lot, but some. Heck yeah. The more the merrier in the Discord, the more the merrier on the cluster. All the things are good. Happy days. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. The reason that I wasn't actually using this guy as much is because I have to be so particular about which trees I go to. I mean, I might want to just get a mammoth for that at this point. Or just make a standard chainsaw. I have one that's almost that's pretty much a max chainsaw. But it's so expensive. We'll just grab a chainsaw. I'm gonna just, you know, do the thing. I have some gasoline. I may as well use it somewhere. Sorry, Bucky. Thought you were gonna get some action today, but that's not happening. I'm impatient, that's all it is. I have 2 rabbits in my yard. They're multiplying, like, well... Why did I jump up here? This is literally my main crafting structure at this point in time. Chainsaw. And I just need to pull a little bit of gasoline to myself. We'll take half of that. Lovely. If only I had a single tree inside of my yard, I would actually just be able to collect it myself. With the gas bags out and about, though, I can use them. I can carry up to 5,000. That will do just fine. I just wanted enough to get over the walls. There we go. Okay. The cluster is PvE. I've thought about doing PvP, but I mean, sometimes I'm sure it'll just be the matter of like trolls and stuff. And I just figured it'd be the way we have it set up is pretty chill. So PvE was more fitting in my opinion. There are some crazy colors on these bunnies, though, I'm not gonna lie. Bright yellows, deep blues, and stuff like that, just on every single one. If only I could just use the chainsaw off the side of this guy. That'd be so much faster. That's fair. Like, I'm down to try a PvE that is in a style that's pretty relaxed, where it's like, it's more just friendly trolling. And then, like, you know, if someone dies, then give them all their stuff back kind of situation. But you'd have to be on a specific type of server or cluster for something like that. The only downside of doing PvE is you can't do what I did with my Enforcer. You can't really use your creature babies to level yourself up at all. But there's plenty of other ways to level up, so, you know. It's fine. That should be more than enough wood, by the way. Craft up what I was wanting to do. Good lord, they've already dug up my entire front yard. How dare you guys? I may have to let out my Rex. Nice. Armed doggos are very cool. I really should try to teach some. Gentleman's PvP. That is a good way to call that. Having honor in it, not just, you know, going full rust on everything. No, I've got a better idea. Hello, wyvern of mine. It's time to clear out some wabbits. There should not be here. Where did you jump to, other rabbit? You will leave my yard. You should not be here. Wow, you actually have to bite and damage it that much? That's actually kind of crazy. Is it in my yard still? I imagine it probably is. It could have jumped out, but don't land in it. Sometimes you gotta lean into those things, you know? If the holes weren't so freaking big, it wouldn't matter. I would never see them, but they are as big as they're as big as the gates, dude. I think they do. If I had a shotgun in my hands, it probably would do that. Dude, that is so much time to sit there and try to break that. I am not doing that. That rabbit's alive then, though. It probably is this one right here. I actually don't think it was, but either way. I claim that property fair and square. They're the only things that get in. Except for flyers, but a Pteranodon's not going to make me mad. Most thing it's going to do is accidentally drop an egg or a poop. Okay. We're going to land you back up on the roof. I realized that I had these guys breeding, which is fine, but I haven't cleared out all the other ones, so the eggs are kind of going to be mixed for a while. Kind of unfortunate, but at the same time I can use them for leveling things up. So Chen, Extinction better than Ragnarok. I just started yesterday. So, I wouldn't say that Extinction is better than Ragnarok. Extinction is one of the story maps. So, like, if you're wanting to experience essentially what was supposed to be the last story map, at least it was initially, then, like, this is the map for that. It has a whole big variety of everything you've kind of learned up until now. And then you get to fight giant titans. So, like, I like each map for their own thing. But, you know, personally, like, Ragnarok was on ASE, like, the map that I considered to be my, my retirement map. So my character would go there after the fact. So, like, I think I would say that I like Rag overall better, because it is just kind of like, since it's an unofficial map, and it has even a bigger variety than this map, it all kind of depends on what you're going for, you know? Okay. I have the wood. Let's pull it into the spot where it needs to be. Into my inventory first, because let's learn from our mistakes from last time. and not try to pull it directly into the storage, because it didn't work that way. Oh, I can't believe we missed out on thousands of wood just because I pressed the wrong button wrong button first. Okay. Foundations. We don't really need a lot. I don't really need to do the whole thing. I kind of feel like I want to do... I probably just need a 3x3 and leave the middle open. I can figure out building something around it after the fact. That being the case, I don't really need, like, expensive foundations either, so we'll just do 8 foundations. Leave the center one open. We'll even use wood. It's crazy that that's enough to still make me very heavy, considering how many levels I have in weight. Whoop. Okay. My guy just doesn't want to move forward like that if I'm carrying a tool. Oh, well now we're good and for flying off. Let's see. I'll try to set it probably around, like, it doesn't have to fully set into the rest of my foundation here. I'm assuming I can find a good central spot to place it on top of this, right? Oh my god. I mean, it's bigger than that, but I could definitely figure out something on it and see. Let's put this on 6. How far does that stick off of it? A little further than I'd like to admit for that, but right there's not bad. Wait, right there's not bad. No, I should not have clicked that while I was in K mode. There we go. Cool. So that kind of works. It's not sticking into... Oh, I forgot that it was like that for a reason. It doesn't matter. You can still reach everything from this side, right? Yes. It's been my favorite since ASE. A lot of love for all maps. Extinction took the cake. Well, that's the thing. Is like, yeah, I believe that also. Out of the story maps that I have played on, I do like Extinction the best because of all the variety of things that are on it. I love the owls. I love all the other things that are there. But I have to say that it's the story maps that I've played so far. Never played Genesis, and like I vote. Well, I've considered the story and non-story maps kind of in different categories. So, like, I would say right now that my favorite non-story map is probably Astraeos because of the size, the Greek aesthetic, and the different kind of creatures that are on it. Like, I love Astraeos for that. And that was what Ragnarok was for me on ASE. But my main story map one, I like Extinction. Alright, so... we do have some walls in here that I could try to use. If I could make some ramps up to it, that would be convenient. I'm going to run so far past everything that I need right every time that I start that. Okay, so we have some quarter walls, some ramps, and other quarter walls. We'll see what we can kind of do with this so far. We'll hatch up a couple Rexes and then lure them in there. I know it would be better to lure fully grown ones in there. But you still get some for baby ones, don't you? I'm pretty sure you get something. Okay. Let's do these quarter walls. Ooh, actually, yeah. If I just set these up in the middle like this, I mean, you don't really see them as much as they're just going to be a good anchor point for the ramps, quite frankly. Yes, perfect. We'll just leave it as roof for now. I want to make it look nicer later, but I just want to make sure I can set something up right now that I can walk my creatures up on it and get them going. And that will do just fine. I'll put the rest of the structures and stuff away, because they end up being pretty heavy anyway. Even if they're not that much. Structures. Ah, it's like the pelt and stuff that's causing... Oh, it's the corrupted wood. I didn't even realize that I did that. Where was I putting the corrupted... Oh, I have one for it. Cool. Thatch, hide. This is very nice to have all these. I mean, I've got to say, though, the one thing that I really liked about S Plus is there was one button that I could press that would just auto-sort everything out. Let's see. How much of Edmund Rockwell infected xenomorphs or humans? Truly, really monster. I mean, he's very much a monster, yes. I mean, he does kind of have, like, technically what's a xenomorph. The Reapers are pretty close. And on Lost Colony, there are humans that are corrupted. So, I mean, he kind of did do that, didn't he? Reminds me of the scene in the wall where the kids walking with the meat grinder. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's useful. Yeah, the dedicated storage is really nice. I did have them all in boxes kind of along this over here, but it's a bit of a mess. It was a bit of a mess compared. Here I tried to kind of have like stone, thatch, fiber. We've got like, you know, we've got our wood, stone, hide, you know, stuff like that. But I realized that there's actually a couple more that I'm going to need, so I may have to move stuff around even more after the fact. Let's just drop off the meat and let's go do the treasure stuff now. After I hatch up for a couple Rexes. Let's go. Let's go. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Do what again? What did I do? Okay, so that's put together. Let's check the crystals while we're around as well. You. 30,000 experience. Not the you, your metal. Ernie. Ernie is my element dust making one. Which I'll give him all of the experience. Boop. There you go, buddy. Almost 41 levels in your crafting skill. Actually, you know what? Where do we go to avoid? Like, what level do we stop? What is the sweet spot for gacha crafting? Because after a certain point, it mostly just does items and stuff. I mean, he has taken over, but all in the cutscenes and everything for Lost Colony, he's like talking to it, like they're both conscious. For gacha crafting. On the gacha for raw materials, around 170 is where you want to stop. Okay, so we don't want to put too much in there actually, but that should be pretty much all of it then. About 170 is what we'll want to do. And then I could actually bring up its weight so it can carry more. Let's see, use no oil pellets. Yeah. Loot and gear, 260% crafting skills where the scale maxes out. That's crazy. You'd have to put a lot into it to make that actually happen, I feel like. 160 crafting skill is a sweet spot. 160 to 170, okay. Yeah, this is the max spot where we want to put with this guy. The other story maps will become story maps sooner or later and keep it going. I mean, that's the thing, is like they're considered fantasy maps and they're adding more to the story. Like, so Genesis 1 and 2 are part of it. And as far as I understand, they're adding more than that as well for the story maps. But I'm not, like, I don't know everything about the whole scenario. I do like, what was I going to say? I do like that they were going to have more story maps. But that's because I like the lore, and I spend too much time paying attention to it. Oh, we got our Dragon Horde key, and we've got ourselves the, we've got ourselves all the things. So yeah, he went to an aberration. He really started to get crazy about it. That was where he ended up becoming the overseer for that place, but it was because he kind of started really experimenting with himself, and he lost his mind there. But I mean, he's still himself, because he's still talking to you. And the stuff that he's talking about was even about Helena and everyone while you're fighting him. Okay, so we've done that. The Rexes should be ready to hatch now. Yeah. Let's hatch some of them. Come on, you guys. I'll bring you on out. I mean, the way that these guys always kind of stumble over each other makes me feel like I should really be giving them a little bit more room away from the wall, from the incubator, but it's just not really... I don't know. I don't really change it too much. I guess that's true. You mean in regards to, like, the hammer and everything? I like that there's actually something like that, to be honest. It's a very cool addition. Okay, you guys can stop for now. I'm just going to try and make sure the other two are following me. They're a little stuck on something, I think. I may have to swap to the Cosmo to start whipping stuff around for a minute. There we are. Uh-oh. There we go. I was thinking they were fully stuck. Come on now. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the whole, what was I trying to say? The chameleon thing, the Cerberus thing, all of those are going to be added in, which is an interesting set of creatures in my book. Like, it feels very, very, like, very mythical. And with that, like, it almost seems like those fantasy maps are becoming more and more realistic in the game's standpoint, because if those things are in the world, then yeah. I mean, that kind of goes back to, and I'm curious why they're adding so many mythical creatures at this point, because they weren't doing that for so long. They were specifically asking people to put in like real creatures that existed as like the suggested creatures. So I don't know why they would go that route. I mean, they are fantastical, and I understand that, but I don't know. They're being added into the game regardless. Let's see. Okay, you guys get away from the wall. Start on Lost Island or Valgaro. I mean, like, some of those maps would make sense as a realistic place. And that makes sense to me. At least, like, Lost Island could be. I mean, I never fought the boss there, but I want Sinnohs back. I'm very much looking forward to when those are a thing. Granted, I mean, at this point, Cosmos have almost taken over that spot for me, but it all depends. Are those ones stuck again? You shouldn't be stuck. There you go. Follow me, all of you. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I literally told them all to stop following me. No. Okay, now we should be fine. So just let them grow up to juvenile, or does it matter? I can't remember whether you get the full. You don't get the full amount if you do them as babies, but you still get some, right? And probably let them grow up a bit. I like how they're avoiding the freaking rabbit hole. They just decided to go out and around it. At least they're not getting stuck in the trap, I guess. It's very silly. Well, that's another thing about PvP as well, is like, even if you want to be involved with that, a lot of people build on top of the lore books and stuff, so you really don't get all of them. At least you don't typically. Not easily. Oh, here's a test. Oh no, he jumped off. Never mind. I want to lure them all up on there. You still need to follow me. I guess I can put them... I can use my Cosmo, actually. Hold on. If I get them close enough, I'll stop them, and then I'll use the Cosmo to whip them back, whip them up here. We need the kibble that all of you shall provide. I forget I can do this. To most of them. Why are you being stubborn? Go up there. I could. But this is fine. For the most part. They are starting to get a little wise, I feel like. They're deciding they're not wanting to go that way. But this is a pretty good, like, a good way to control it. A little. Everyone on board? Yep, cool. Yeah, that's the benefit of having Dino Depot on the cluster. Doing that was a lot easier on there. Thank you for your sacrifice. I only got 4 for that. That answers my question. I should let them grow up fully. Okay, well, I have learned a thing. There's a lot of meat in there too, though, to be honest. So let's just hatch up these two. We'll let them grow. Hatch. Hatch. Thank you very much. Oh, this one has a mutation of some sort. What'd you get? You have... oxygen. Yeah. Back outside with you. If I let them fully grow up, I think I'll get at least 2 or something from each one, so I should have just done that in the first place. But I've now done my science for the day. Even if it wasn't the best choice of things, I've done the science. I'm pretty confident that the Rexes actually survive to adulthood without needing to be fed specifically, so we'll just kind of do that. I'll hatch up a few more, and then we'll go do some other stuff. Like the treasure things that I mentioned forever ago, and have yet to do. Let's see. Grab one more, because I can literally do 10 of them. Thank you. Okay. While those are incubating even. That won't even take that long to do. Oh, crap. I didn't tell them to stop. You goobers. Okay. So, with that... Ceratosaurus, there are safe phalanx and Rexes that do AoE heals. I don't have any Ceratos on this one, but I have tamed them before. They're very interesting tames. Let's go do the treasures real quick. Do I have melee in my inventory? I sure do. I also need to grab my shovel. And we'll swap back to the Drakeling as well. Thank you, Cosmo, for your help. Real quick. Tools, yes. Ammo, attachments, tools. Shovel. Alright, we only need that for this one. How far away is this treasure? Oh, that was actually over by... That was over by where I got it. Oh, that's over by the dangerous spot that may or may not have the corrupted one. I got a female in my tribe server, but they are rare spawns and the spines. Oh, yeah. They take a while to spawn, to farm, and you gotta do the... I mean, the Hemogoblin stuff is time-consuming as well, but if you have, like, a Desmo already as well, you get the blood super quick for that. They're fun creatures. I tamed them on Scorched, and I had some pretty strong ones there. But I decided to bring forward my my Wyverns and my Fasolas instead. I keep flip-flopping between Wyverns and Wyverns as well. I still just need to pick a lane. It's like... It's just 2 different pronunciations of the same freaking thing. Alright, here we go. Purple treasure map. What are we getting from this one? I'm hoping for some actual good loot, because the other ones were a little bit disappointing, and I'm not going to lie. Oh, well, that's not as good as I would have liked it to be. The meat here is going to be nice to have, in case I need to make some kibble there, but I could drag down that mammoth saddle for some pretty good stuff. The real question is then, though, My dino, my dragon horde key, that's way over there. Is that in the sunken forest? Oh, that's way up there. That might be in the sunken forest still, though, actually, because it goes that far, doesn't it? It feels pretty low. It would be nice to get a suitcase full of diamonds. Or if by diamonds, you mean, like... It would do nothing in Ark, though, unfortunately. It's like the same as getting black pearls. Which, if I didn't have a gacha to give me plenty of those, then that would be nice to find. It all depends. Yeah, with how low that is, that's got to be in the sunken forest. There's no way that's anywhere else. Because there isn't anything to go down in, like, over in the Crimson area, is there? Pretty sure there's not. You know what? We haven't done the Sunken Forest cave yet. Even if we're just going through it, just to go grab the artifact, I kind of feel like I should do it while we're down there, if we have to go down there. Are you the one that was making holes in my yard? Level 10. I don't know about that. Oh, they do, don't they? I have heard of this. Key should be either by the King Titan Terminal or Snow Biome. Because that looks very, very low, don't you think? Like, it's over by the King Titan area, but that seems down underneath. Or am I crazy? May as well drop off the shovel over here. And then hatch those Rexes to get them going. Drop off the shovel, the chainsaw, and the gene scanner, which we'll grab when we get back. And then... we shall put this in here. I didn't realize you said shuttle time. Oh, man. I haven't even played on shuttle time. I didn't get it yet. Saddles are... there is a box downstairs for saddles, my bad. Does it go that deep over there? Maybe I'll have to sweep on through just in case. I mean, yeah, it makes sense they wouldn't want to make it too easy on you. Which one was saddles? Was it the... it's the farthest one, isn't it? Yeah. There's nothing in there. There you go. I feel like that was up. We'll see. We'll see what we can find. I will find it. We shall get ourselves that treasure, regardless of where it is. Cool. Let's go. Okay. I mean, what should we put into melee? I mean, we've got lots of stuff in weight to kind of help things work that way. I put a lot of stamina in her. We'll do more. I do keep running out of that still. Considering she's mostly for traversal, what else should we really do with it? Whoop! Well, it was pretty intense on the marker did that one. Those deep caves. Yeah, I think, I'm trying to remember if I watched very much of that season. I've watched pretty much all of the seasons of Monarchy. But I think there was something about this map, or I was like expecting to get here, and I was trying not to spoil stuff, which doesn't make sense because I've been on the map anyway. I'm weird about stuff like that. I don't want to spoil something I've already been at. It's dumb. I'm telling you, man, that seems like that might be somewhere else. No, it goes down, doesn't it? I should stop questioning. I should just go try to find it. Fender? Yeah, I've heard of Fender. Oh, shoot. So does it go down that far over here? Oh, hello, Giga. Don't mind me, my friend. Don't mind me. I'm just traveling through. Just a traveling merchant. But I'm not selling anything to you, so don't worry about it. I need to get up and get stamina built up somewhere else. Thank you. Yeah, this is why I put more stamina. Definitely worth it. Oh, wow. I mean, that seems pretty deep, but not 1,000 deep. Can I not grab onto the wall there? Oh, no, I can't. Ew. It looks all gooey. But it doesn't look like it goes downward that far. Yep. I was just thinking that myself. Like, I wonder what actually left that skeleton. Considering. Probably something the King Titan killed. So many Gigas around here. Definitely making me nervous. Alright, here's the deal. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go do... Does this actually have a bit of a cave down here? That I am not aware of? Because, like, that is as far down as I can see that it goes. I'm looking at the map, and it's right over there. But it's still showing that it's down there. I'm gonna go check the Sunken Forest. Just to see if it can head over that direction. Oop. And if not, like, we'll still just do the cave while we're over there. I need to get that artifact anyway. I'd love to have that all taken care of. There's a OSD right there. I do have my Enforcer put away. That's not my intent. That's not my prerogative right now. We shall find the good loot. It's doing that thing again where there's flying grass. Ark. I would say the words never change, but, I mean, there's always room for positive change, right? I love that I can go so far from here. It's such a clear, clean flight. Typically, don't you have to be within, like, 100 or 200 to grab it? Because that was a full 1,000 away still. This almost looks like it's actually inside of the cave itself. Look at this. That's crazy. They're making me go in the cave anyway. Most of these things won't aggro to me, right? I'm sure Rexes will. Because Rexes are in here, right? Oh, good lord. My poor rock drake has not eaten anything for a while. She is so hungry. I gotta feed her. What level are these dudes? Hello. 115. Okay, not horrible. I was thinking they were going to be really high-leveled creatures. But... do I have a crossbow at least? I do. Hello, Rex. Don't mind me. Oh, no. Hup! Just tenderizing the meat for my friend here. Melee is in need of something to eat. We'll worry about hiding in a minute. I just gotta feed her. Ah, yes, Drakeling, help out. That is nice. Did you just get that? Did you just heal from that frickin' Arthro? That's not cool. I mean, he's pretty much become some mutated thing with all the element. It's hard to really say. I mean, he calls it Edmundium, though. I haven't seen his other forms because I know he's on the Genesis maps also. I don't know about both. I know he's like the Master Controller on one as well, but dude is a monster. I'm not entirely sure about all the details with that, to be honest. The specifics, anyway. You get all this prime, you'll fill up a lot faster. That's what we're talking about. Honestly, I'm very close to leveling up myself as well. We can actually hit level 125. Nice. A nice little milestone to hit. Kind of should like force feed her the rest of this meat as well. Just keep eating. Poor thing has been starving for so long. It's my fault. My fault. Okay, now we're gonna go invisible. Because these things will see me. Or they do care about me anyway. I kind of want to go... Maybe we'll... Oh!
I've only slept once since leaving the archives.
Well. Accidental grabbing of the note.
I saw a ladder.
Signal all over the universe by now. Yep. Dude is everywhere, into everything.
I was climbing it. Ascending rungs.
I want to find the secret chamber where they've got Helena in here. I mean, not secret chamber that has no one. What are you talking about?
Somewhere beyond the sky, I was sure the ladder had an end.
Man, this frickin' cave is crazy. Filled with crazy things. If I couldn't go invisible, these dudes would be ready to get me.
And they couldn't reach us.
Oh, what's going to happen is I actually can't reach it from here, can I?
Towering king of death.
I think you may still be right. Unless, does this go up and around that way?
I could see a familiar light shining from within my wrist. Is that it?
Oh my god.
It worked. But I hesitated. Now we're only two.
My bad? My bad, my bad. I'm trying to avoid those until I'm trying to do something specific, but...
Everyone else. Am I dying too?
It didn't spawn in here yet. Like, I'm close, but I'm not close enough. Do I have... Is there another way that I'm missing? I need to get up somewhere where I'm not going to get attacked as soon as I... get out of the camouflage. Right here. Right here's perfect. It's so close. But I don't know if I can actually get to that far, can I?
I see it once more.
Oh. No, that Rex doesn't see me, right?
Still,
There's no way.
above the clouds and into the stars.
I'm not here.
I think I see the end.
I'm over there. Leave me alone.
Turns to dust.
Does it actually go down this way a little bit more? Oh, it does go down this direction. I was so blind.
Slipping away.
Is it actually, like, right next to the obelisk? Whoa.
Rockwell.
Not the obelisk, but the terminal. It is, like, right next to the terminal. I'm within vicinity.
I reach for them.
There's also a Rex right here. Please don't do it.
I have to find
Uh-oh, it did it. Okay.
There must be something.
Let's just quickly, This is mine. Okay. Hello, goodbye. I didn't even see what it was. There was an Ascendant shotgun, but it was only 160. What else was there? I literally didn't even see everything else. Oh. Wow, those are some crazy good hazard pants. That's one tier lower than the kibble that I needed for what I was trying to do. But still, having 26 kibble out of nothing is great. That's okay. I have a better one of these, but at the same time, I kind of want to see what it would do. I could combine this, because it's item rating 61. Because you can combine the pre-made ones, right? I can combine this with some of the others and still get something a little bit better. All the points went into the durability for that. Every single one did. Okay. Let's grab the... Or was the artifact back there, actually? Is that what you were saying by saying wasn't it back there? I also want to take a screenshot of the tributes in the terminal. Because I did that with the other two. May as well get that from all three at this point. Those Carnos are going to see me. Hello. Carnos and Terror Birds. I'll take them on. I may regret it, just because there's so many of them. Oh, the Yudi's not good. The Yudi's not good. Yudi and the Theory's not good. We're gonna chill for a sec. Don't scare me from here. I just wanted some stamina. Now we're chilling. Getting our stamina. Nothing's on us. We're fine. Maybe I won't get that screenshot. Rock Drake's definitely not meant for that. Back in time reinfects the earth in the age of dinosaurs. The player needs to get Bob's Tall Tales to get the stopwatch. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. The way that they do the lore on this is very interesting. Oh, wow, you can actually get up here. That's kind of unfortunate, because now I'm stuck. I can fight a Rex, right? One. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Nah, but like the fact that they pull people from different time periods and bring them into this place to try to see who could actually survive everything and then fix the arcs is crazy. Something that is a very interesting thing to me. Okay, we're getting all that stamina we can get back. Well, hello, you sure did. Welcome on in. I had a dragon horde thing bring me all the way down here, and I figured I may as well take the screenshot for the tributes and grab the artifact while I'm down here. Okay, Terror Birds are really a lot less of a problem anyway. I can't believe I accidentally grabbed 2 notes while I'm down here. Did not mean to. That was not the plan. But it's helping our Rock Drake actually get some experience. I mean, I guess that's not horrible. She's still not made for combat, though. Stamina's going to be nice. So much more now than she had before. I think all the levels I've added have been like an almost extra 800. Why are we not actually climbing, though? Come on. Thank you. I feel like they're going to be pretty much doing both, like, alongside each other at this point. I mean, they've done so much more still with ASA and ASE type type story things. And like, if Arc 2 is as different as it sounds like it's going to be, a lot of people will probably only still stick with this one regardless. Yeah. Like, they'll still kind of work on some stuff, but it's not going to be the priority. Is the artifact out there, by the way? Was it in that room that had, like, the... It's back in this room here, isn't it? Where there's, like, a bridge thing in the middle. Am I crazy? It's also possible it wasn't there because single-player shenanigans. That is a note. Oh. Where is the artifact? Oh no, that's a drop. There's actually a drop in here. You've got to be kidding me. The game has given me a drop, and it's only okay. Alright. Whatever, dude. It's fine. I think so too. I think Ark is still kind of like, it's gotten to a better place. I mean, there's still a lot that needs to be worked on for sure, but I'm feeling much better about it. Was it actually in the next room, just like everything else was? Hi. I don't want you to bite me. Oh yeah, but I mean, he did wasn't that one last year? They could have changed things up a little bit since then. Oh, nice. I'm not entirely sure how much longer I'll be going for. I've been here for 2 hours so far. I might do one more hour. Ah. He really is, yeah. Yar! Yar, the pirate stuff shall be very fun. I'm looking forward to it. I never played on any Genesis map. There's a lot of the new potential things happening in the very near future, so that is exciting for me as well. Where is this artifact, by the way? I'm gonna need it, so I really need I gotta know where it is. They actually still... Are they aware of my presence? I think they are still aware of my presence. Not likely is still the plan. They probably had to make some small, like... I mean, you never know, I guess. I've never, like, developed anything, so I guess I can't really say. I don't really know the plan. I'm just glad what's coming out is all fun stuff, and not, anything like what happened with Aquatica. I know that's not Wildcard's fault, but still. Oh, man. Is it actually further up here? It's been a while since I've been in this cave and actually grabbed the artifacts. I could have sworn that it was either like right along that spot I was standing at, or maybe there's like a small thing that I just missed as I was coming in. Rockwell misunderstood a lot of the things himself, was kind of the whole deal. He was assuming that Helena was after him when she had no intention of doing any of that. He got paranoid about his stuff very fast. And then kind of went off the deep end. Let's see. Went off the deep end and never stopped doing that thing. Kind of stayed that way. I mean, I've grabbed all the notes from all the other maps up until this point so far. Like, part of me kind of wants to, like, just take some time one day and just actually sit back and read them all again. Like, I mean, I watched Nettie's videos a while ago, but I wouldn't mind just listening to them again myself, because I did that in the past, too. I know I've gone past the artifact at this point in time. I'm kind of just double-checking a few things. I may have to look up the exact location for it. I mean, on the island he seemed... I wouldn't say that he was normal. I would say that he seemed more normal, though. More willing to speak to someone instead of just assuming that they were the problem. But on Scorched, he became a little bit crazy, tried to get power, and then Aberration was the end of that calmness at all. Interesting. I think we'll learn more about the Codex Gen 1. Yeah. Frickin', On the right side where you replenish stamina before you went to check on what you needed for the boss fight. So it's right in that area? Okay. I'll go double check again. How you doing, Sandy? Nice to see you. It's been a little while. Let's see. So it's kind of in this last area over here again. I mean, as you could probably imagine, single player stuff could just decide that it's not there right now and just not spawn for a long time. But if it gave me a drop, I would imagine that it would give me the actual artifact. Oh, is he in there? I haven't actually watched the spin-off at all. I watched Game of Thrones with my wife a couple years ago. And I thought about watching the spin-off, but I never actually got around to doing it. It wasn't spawned in the 2 times you stopped there. Oh, okay, so it was actually where I stopped. I see. This isn't the spot right here, is it? It's like a little further down. Classic single player stuff, though. They're always just not... It doesn't want to give me things that I need. Oh yeah, wouldn't it be like right here? Was it on this rock? I might be remembering somewhere else, but I feel like this is actually supposed to be where it is. I'm curious if it's like inside of the mesh at all. I hear it. I think I hear it in there. I want to see in the wall without ghosting. Unless I know for a fact it's inside of that. Like, I don't want to ghost. But I'm pretty sure this is it. That's it, huh? That green. I'm gonna ghost. Man, I keep hitting extra keys. Yep. Sure enough. Wow. I'm gonna grab it. That's the only time I justify using that. If you ever wondered what I meant by single-player shenanigans, there's a perfect example right there. It spawned in the wall, and there's no way I could have gotten that without using a command of some sort. Oh, my lord. Well, we have all these done. I have the picture of all of the, of what we need to actually fight them. We have all the artifacts themselves. Now, I just want to remember, where was the little area where you could go and see where Helena went? Was it up in there? That kind of looks like that's a little closed-off spot. That kind of thing happened with, like, the artifact of the Skylord on the island as well. Oh, hi. Don't mind me. You're actually going to bite me, aren't you? Yeah. I mean, that's the sad part, is, like, you have to know that, like, that kind of thing, when playing single player, is always a possibility. I could hear the whirring on the other side of the wall, so I'm like, it's definitely right there. Oh yeah, that's it also. That's definitely what I was thinking of. Alright, Melee, stay here for a minute. I'm just gonna go... I'm just gonna take a look inside of here real fast. There can be creatures, so I'm gonna be ready to fire at stuff. It can spawn on the correct spot. I think it just depends on how much is loaded in when it tries to spawn it. And it's a matter of, like, of luck, whether or not it's in the right spot. Like, when it happens on, oh, hello, Rexes. When it happens on the, artifact of the Skylord on the island, like, it can spawn in the normal spots after you've grabbed it once. I wish I had a better shotgun. Or something that I could use. Whoa, the textures for that are freaking out. Why are you doing this? I can't even see. There's so many things in there. And some of those can chase me the majority of the way out of here. Look at that pod. That's where Helena went. She ascended from there. Okay, that's a problem. Can they chase me all the way up here? What do I have in my pocket? I've got a Rex in my pocket. I love that I can say that. Are you stuck? Are you stuck there now? Yes. No, they're not. Maybe I use... I mean, they have this shotgun, but I don't have any ammo for it. You're calling me a nub. I didn't prepare myself for fighting stuff in here, okay? You silly person. I wasn't really planning on coming in here to do all this kind of a fighting thing anyway. I was just trying to take a look. I just don't want to have to repair my tech suit. I may have 400 element, but that doesn't mean I want to spend it. Oh, you can actually get me now. You're trying to bite me, but you missed. Silly goofy yellow. It is now dead. Hey, there's my level. 125. Fantastic. What are we putting into now? Maybe I'm going to get my fortitude to 30. We're almost there anyway. Yeah, they really make it that way. I haven't gotten any Thylas yet, though. I was going to tame that one that was showed up by that, by the OSD, but I never saw it again. Just going to accept its fate, huh? I'm fine with this. And I'll go take a look at it myself. Oh, there's Microraptors in here. Of all the little beasties. At least I'm not riding anything. That would actually be horrible to run into if you were trying to ride around on something in here. Mine too, to be honest. I mean, nowadays people use... I don't, but people use the Pyramanes for running through everything. It's crazy that you can find this thing in here. Or isn't there a note in here, though, somewhere? Or maybe... Oh, yeah, there's a note over there. Because she left... Like, she frickin' left me in here. Hey! I do like that my Drakeling is helping me fight stuff. Any little extra bonus damage is helpful. I'm gonna have to repair my suit a little bit. What level of these? Okay, 140. No, they're not boosted or anything, which is cool. Did I poop on this? I did. It's such a sacred thing that they ascended from, and I just pooped on it. Can you not actually take it anywhere else? I haven't actually unlocked it or anything yet, so I haven't tried doing that. There's another note up there. There's anything island? I couldn't get the island. Boop.
I'm sorry, Mayan. I'm sorry.
I think that's all inside of this part of the cave anyway. HLNA. Yeah.
There's no one else who can carry it.
Probably each map to get the hell out of the notes. There are the ones that, like, there's at least
You have to reach it.
when I was looking through the note types, like there's like the specific comments that HLNA will make in those places. I'd imagine she makes one there. I don't know why she wouldn't. That would only make sense. But probably.
I wish I could give you wings. I believe in your heart.
Well, yeah, I know you can't, like, get a pyromane on the island, but people take them there for that reason. I mean, a lot of people are kind of, like, upset with the pyromanes. I mean, as a single-player ARC player, it doesn't really bother me. It is just another way to do the things that I've already done. But I understand why people don't like the pyromanes. I truly do. I feeling. I mean, I figured you probably could take him off of there. I just haven't done it. I haven't gotten that far. When I was over there, it wasn't on this character who's done everything else. So it's another driving force for this character to get off this map. Oh yeah, because that fire stack is crazy. Gremlin, good to see you joined the Discord. Let's get out of here, because this is still the one that saw me before, and doesn't matter whether I'm invisible or not. Run! Oh my lord.
I feel like my stomach.
There's a lot of notes in this cave.
When May
And I've accidentally grabbed almost all of them.
well, I stole it.
I'm just glad I can, like, sort by where, like, which notes I have, and I can just mark them off when I figure that out, but, man,
Then I need to have it
not planned to grab the notes today.
danger it poses. So I'll only use it as a last resort. Not to solve any ancient mystery.
I figured I would grab the ones inside of the Helena chamber, because I didn't want to have to go back in there,
Everyone else. If
but
Dire and the prism's the only chance I have
I'll grab this one too, because I'm already grabbing notes, why might as well.
any of those images being
Oh, man.
evaporated when Kazuma came back from his scouting room this morning. And
The thralls, that makes sense.
headed our way.
Considering, like, if they're not under the influence of the other guy already anyway.
That has to be.
Okay.
So if I get rid of
Another 2 levels just from grabbing those things. I can't believe this shotgun came out like this.
those monsters won't stop with the prism.
Would this be worth combining with the other 2 then, or would it really screw it up? I mean, I guess, what do I have to lose? I have a blueprint that's literally 150.
Why am I only getting
So I can try to combine them and see what it gives me.
Show me something I can do to save my friends, you lambert little bludger.
Helena, you can stop talking. It's all good.
Maybe I'll think of something once we're on the move.
It's all good.
For now, we've got to get the hell out of here.
Well, the Rexes have been hanging out at home for this long time. Granted, I think I only left the 2 there and I didn't hatch anymore, but still, 2 fully grown Rexes inside of the Biogrinder should give me what I need. Let's head on back home. We literally came down here for just the treasure map. Which, I mean, you know, I'm not going to complain. It was all Ascended stuff, but... kind of like trying to deploy a flyer on Aberration kind of thing. I extended the little chat box underneath my picture, my face cam as well. I noticed that sometimes the things were getting cut off, so I figured a little bit more space would be good. Is that another note? I think that's a Diana note. Yep. I'm not grabbing it. We're done grabbing notes for now. Let's see. We need to get back to the surface. I was going to say I need to get back to where the obelisk is, which is literally what I'm standing on. Nice. I did get a handful of thralls. I didn't have too many. I didn't do too many of the things. I did a couple. Did I finish the coffee that I brought down here? No. I got 2 drinks. I've got a cold drink and I got a hot drink. But I guess now I have 2 cold drinks. That's all good. I don't mind it. It's letting me climb on these. I feel like it wasn't letting me climb on most of the like glass surfaces in the city. Very weird. Ah. I cannot tell you if a Pego steals the tame from your inventory. Oh, that's right. That's a thing that they could do, huh? The whole dangerous deal with that carrying cryopods just to have it get lost permanently. Horrible ordeal. What the hell? Am I right inside of the middle of a node while it's showing up? Kinda, yeah. Not that far, anyway. We already did a node today. We don't have to do a node. What else do I need? Do I have in my inventory and I have to put on there? Put on my hot list? There's so many rockets I just got. I don't think I have all my tools. I put away a handful of them, I think, at home. Let's see, no. This is supposed to be on 5. This is supposed to be on 4. An empty cryopod on this? I feel like I am missing a tool. I did put away the other thing when I was at home. Try to prevent being overweight on stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying, though. Because you can't see if I lose anything from that because of the chat in my face. I haven't changed it for any of the other locations, so if I change scenes, it's only going to be what it was before. But I feel like it's hard to find a perfect spot to have a face cam for Ark. That's why in lots of my videos I just don't have it. Because I realized when I had my face in the top left, I was covering like the stats and stuff when I was trying to look with my my binoculars and whatever. But if I have it in the top right, I'm covering my dino stats, and the bottom right, I'm covering mine. So it's kind of an odd thing. The placement is not easy for Ark. Technically, though, that's why I kind of set up all 4 different sides, just in case. But I wanted to test out, first of all, the members thing right here. And then I also wanted to make sure people could could see themselves in the chat on there, because I noticed they were cut off, like I said. Alright, so we haven't gained any more extra rabbits, so there's that. Also, it looks like the Rexes actually did die. Damn it. Alright, well. I still did get some things. Oh, yeah. It really is. Hatch egg, hatch egg. They did die. I thought they were going to survive. I guess they end up surviving if they're within a feeding trough once they're grown enough, but I didn't even think about that far. This time, I will actually do that. I'll put a feeding trough out there. I really don't know how useful or required it'll be after a little bit of time, but just enough to keep them alive. It really is, like... It's so jarring, this red lighting. And it lasts for so long. The storms are not short. There's a third one in there, right? He's stuck. Hold on. You silly. Oh, wow, you're actually stuck in the ground. That's not good. I'm going to have to actually pick up the floor for that. Oh, my God. Is that a thing? I know that was a thing. Tek. Oops. Tek. I actually don't know. I don't believe that is a thing. I've got Tek grenades. I've got all these other things. I don't think there is one. Were those an S+? Those may have been an S+. Alright. Alright, little Rexes. I need you to come on out here. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the one that's stuck in the floor. If I pick up the floor, it's just going to move everything else. There's always something to have to worry about, I swear. And you can stop following me, and I'm going to put you up there. Is it? If that is the case, we should have them soon then. You can stop. Maybe I can put him in a cryopod. I'm throwing back out. Can I reach you from here? I think I can. No? Oh, man. Why you gotta do this to me, huh? If I pick up the thing, it's gonna give me all the eggs, isn't it? Please don't. Okay, good. Follow me. Did it just fall through the ground even more? What are you doing, man? Since when do you have Ghost on? I thought it was just going to step up out of that one, but it's literally just walking underneath everything else. Oh, you know what? It's because that's a ceiling. I will pick you up with a cryopod now. I don't think we have much choice. And now I got to get out the frontier skin just to put down one thing. Man. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just more steps than I would have liked to have to do right now. And then I gotta turn it because it's not the right way. Thank you. Yeah. Take a drink from a hot canteen, get a buffer stam, and during the cooldown, you could consume the cold and get its damn. Was that really a thing for that, huh? I don't know. Oh wow, disconnected for a second. I never played anything on Genesis 1 or 2. I probably didn't even really... Like, I never bought the DLCs, so I haven't even used any of the items that were actually on either of them, so... I have no idea. And more or less, like, I'm using a 4070. I've got 32 gigs of RAM. I have a full list of my specs in my, like, on my Discord. And I have that kind of, like, as a copy-paste kind of thing. But, yeah, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. I think I had answered that somewhere on my, channel, but I'm not sure. Let me go back here real quick. I have a frequently asked question in here for the thing. So yeah, so I've got i7, Intel Core, 32 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA 4070. I've got a total of like 3. I've got a 1 terabyte solid state for my operating system, and then 2 terabytes, which I have for like my games and stuff on it. So yeah. Alright, let's see. I mean, I think at Juvenile they'll work out, right? I don't know. We'll let them grow a little bit more. Let me grab more Rexes, maybe. As long as they don't get into the ground again. Is that too many? Probably. That's not bad. I specifically, like, I had a much older computer when I was playing ASE, but when ASA was coming out, I kind of used it as the excuse that I was waiting for to finally upgrade. I didn't go for the highest of what I could for everything, but I definitely made sure to get some good parts. I was going to upgrade my RAM to 64, but then the whole, you know, prices for everything went up insanely, so I didn't do that yet. Keeping an eye on it for when it goes back down. Let's see. I think the question, Rihanna, is because, like, it's, sometimes people are really having trouble running the game. I think that's probably why people ask. And they're like, wow, it's running really nice on yours. What did you do? That's a guess. It may not be the case for everybody. But I do think that might be what a lot of people ask for. Because I know I asked. I've asked before because I was curious. It's like, so what kind of thing am I going to need if I want to play this? I want to get rid of the stupid bunny hole. I'm going to make some, like, C4 just to blow that up. I actually could just hunt down the bunny who made it and it would go away too. It's just an annoyance, even trying to get my Rexes over here. Alright. Answer the question. Is juvenile enough to get kibbles? 2 out of the 3 gave me some. So I should probably let them grow a little bit more than that. I'm going to put a trough out here. And with a trough... Oops, not this. I meant to go into crafting. We'll put a trough outside so that we have a little bit of meat in here. Does it? I mean, I know it'll heal stuff that you put in there, so if I were to put my... my Enforcer, my Spider, or whatever, and my Rex, like, you can see which ones have things in there, which is also very cool, by the way. But I'm pretty sure they just healed them, right? I don't think they actually, like, grow the creatures up like you would in Dino Depot. Could be wrong. I'm not an expert on that. If that is how that works, though... Santine, maybe that actually would be good. Let's test that out, too. It really is such a... I think we may have just gotten the solution to our problem with the bunny hole. Thank you, Pteranodon, for sacrificing yourself for the greater good. Let's put all the kibble away that I have, just so I don't end up losing it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, like, even looking back and seeing what you wanted... If I wanted to download Ark Survival Evolved right now, it's about 500 gigabytes by itself. It's a little bit less than, but pretty close. That's not including whatever mods and whatever else I may or may not want to add. So, yeah, that definitely, like... It just takes up so much space, but also... ASA specifically also takes up a lot of my RAM. I tell it to use up all of my additional cores on my computer while playing, just so I can make sure that it looks nice. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, okay, so it's healing it knows what it's doing. That's why it's red, not green. I was going to say, I've never put anything on here that was actually all that injured, so I didn't really see the red, but I don't think it's actually helping it grow. Again, I could be wrong. Let's see. When I had looked it up, I think it said that we needed 11 kibble to tame that trike. Literally been preparing this whole time to even just tame this one trike. I could have probably just tamed some other things with, like, that had better, like, the proper eggs by now. So if I were trying to make the blue here, what is this tier? What is a good creature that is that tier that I could just go tame a pair of real quick, that I could just breed out a few? Let's see. That said regular kibble, right? Regular kibble? Yes. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yikes, that's not good that that corrupted for you. Yeah, yeah, it's not. So I bought this computer and I got a few... Did I say 2 or do I have 3? Let me actually double check that as well. I guess it does. I should probably just use that. I was gonna grab just a little bit of metal, which I actually forgot that my guy over here is creating all the time. Let us open him. Holy crystals, thank you. I can get the metal that I need for that real quick. I was just going to put one out here just to keep the baby Rexes alive so I didn't have to worry about it. But you're right, though. I should put a Tek Prof underneath my stairs like I have everything else. Let's see. You don't see that at all. So if I actually were to check real fast, because I've got a few things. Like when I bought this, I wanted to have a lot of storage because I had a feeling that I was going to need it for all the games that I wanted to play. So yeah, I've got my operating system drive with 1 terabyte solid state, and it still has 315 gigs left after that, plus a couple other things that I've installed. Then I have 2 other 2 terabyte ones that I have used for games and or other files, and I actually have an external hard drive, which is also another 2 terabytes, which is pretty much where I keep all of my backup ARC saves and stuff, which is getting pretty full. Oh no, the one that's this drive is actually all of my video stuff. It's getting very full from all the streams we've been doing. Oh yeah, that time of the day, I feel you. I feel you, Rhiannon. Not looking forward to doing that again tomorrow, but I made sure that before I left today, I had everything finished, so I won't have to worry about having anything when I first get in. Alright, let's open up all my crystals real quick before I forget. We're going to go put all of the element dust inside of this, because it'll be very heavy. Let us grab crystal. Thank you. My good lord, that's loud. Okay, so we got ourselves another 2,000 element dust. We got ourselves 700 metal. Very, very heavy. What did we get else? Otherwise, we got ourselves a pistol, a hatchet, all the little things. So it doesn't look like there's anything too good that came along with that. So just more fodder to break down, essentially. Let's see. Is there anything that I want to put in here? Probably not. I'm going to go upstairs and just cook the metal. We'll make the trough first, though, because that's literally what I was trying to get that for. Thank you. Then we'll go up and cook the metal. Because that's the only reason I have them making metal for me in the first place. Because now I don't have to go out and often do metal runs. It's still not, like, as good as if I did a metal run. But it's passive, and I'm not going to complain about that. Any other metal or scrap metal on anybody? There you go. We'll check on the baby Rex inside of the cryopod here in a second also. This pistol was part of that. These are part of it. This hatchet, this sickle, that. It gave me a water skin, which I can't really break down, so it's not really going to do anything for me. Kite and stuff I'm not going to use. And give me those. Thank you! We're also going to go put the artifact on the pedestal, as was the plan. So we actually now have all 3 of these beauties up and running, which is awesome. Love it. We just need more trophies for that side of the room. We're getting there. Things are actually moving forward in a way that I like. Let's see. I'm going to take this off of here now. I did not mean to spin my guy like that. Let's put all these blueprints up here. Normally I like to do 2 different things for blueprints. I have one that's for like my weapons and armor, and the other one's for my saddles and stuff, but I have not split those just yet. I probably should, but it's fine. It's whatever. No big deal. I feel like it's been a while since I have mentioned it, though, but if you are enjoying the stream, and if you have not already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Makes a massive difference for everything. I'm trying to get our channel to 2,000 by the end of the month, which is maybe ambitious, but I want to set a good goal. I'm kind of trying to keep things moving along. And you can see here, I'm trying to get up to 10 members. Every member really helps towards trying to keep more of our cluster and like add more maps and everything. So if you want to do that, that helps. But also it can help me get away from my my daily work prison. And I would love to be able to be here and do this a lot more. So consider it if you'd like. Don't feel like you have to. And I have now said my piece. Thank you all for listening. YouTuber spiel with all the goodness that can come with it. Okay, let's put away all of my ammunition and all the other things that I found, and we'll move forward from that. So, lots of rockets. They're actually not as heavy as I would have imagined. I would think that 35 rockets would be more expensive, like would be heavier than a nice handful of bullets, but I guess not. Put that in there. The fuel and then the armor and stuff. I think I'm going to try to check that out, by the way. I'm pretty sure... Where's my other shotguns? They're in here. Let's combine my other two best shotguns with this one. Because this is a 6.5, this one's 7 point something, and that one's 61. Doesn't it try to get somewhere in the middle where it's like an average of all of them when you put them together? Because I may end up getting something really good around, like, that's between these two. I don't know. Never done it. But not really too concerned about that. Oh, Brianna, that is so very kind of you. Thank you so much. That is so generous. And it has actually upgraded. Fantastic. Thank you so much. If you had a Carbonemus, you could place the organic polymer in its inventory and keep it fresh for much longer. Really? I didn't know that actually worked in Carbonemus for that. I mean, I feel like that does that for creatures in general, but I guess I could try that at one point. No, that is so awesome. Thank you so much, Randomness. 2 more, and we'll hit our goal for our members. Let's see. We shall place this there. And I guess I should have put my armor away in there while I was in there, but I want to combine these now. Let's see what kind of thing comes out with this. Because I want to know. So the average is 25 compared to what it had before. Which, like, these ones are only 7 and 6. But this one's so much higher. It just didn't have a good damage output. So I'm hoping that if I get a 25, it'll be closer to this and that. You're not wrong. Boom. Let's see what this comes out with. Please be... That is max damage. That is not what I expected. That came out better than everything else. How? How did that do that? How did that do that? Okay, I am saving. What happened? Why did that do that? Oh my god. Oh, how the hell? Yeah. That came out higher. That came out higher than the originals ones. Item rating. It like combined them. If I wasn't live, I don't know if you guys would have believed that happened to me. Oh lordy. Oh, speaking of which, Rihanna, are you in the Discord? If you are, let me make sure that I upgrade you to reflect your pearl tier. You did. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome. That's so... Oh my god. Okay, these guys are actually getting pretty hurt right now. I need to put down this trough. Grab all the meat and feed them with it real fast. How in the world, man? Eat. Do not die. You guys are fine. Don't die yet, anyway. I have the proof. And at least 16 witnesses. Unless that number's wrong. But at that point, I feel like we're pretty good. Now I wish I had a way to clone an item. Legitimately, anyway. Like you could have cloned a creature. I'm gonna try this out. It's the name of the second at the end, but I cannot check it. Fair enough. Let me check real fast. If you are, you probably are just, let's see, you're offline, so that would make sense. Are. Darn streamer mode, it's hiding everyone's name. Oops, let's see. I'm not seeing you at the moment, but whenever you have time, if you want to come double check, that's cool. Either way, thank you so much for like deciding to join in on that. That means a whole lot to me. And bringing in the luck for that absolutely god tier shotgun is going to be so good. I was saying earlier I didn't have anything better than just like the standard type of thing, and I really want to see the difference here. This is going to be perfect for taking care of any rabbits that get inside of my my property. Let's see. Let's just try this out now. I feel like I want to like name this thing and paint it because it's just going to be a mainstay forever now. Let's see. Okay, so that did about 240 to 300 damage per pellet. That was a 140. Oh man, where have you been all my life, shotgun? If I had this for Rockwell, I would have been so much so much better off. Oh man, so awesome. That's amazing. Okay. Sorry, I'm just so taken aback by that. I can't help but just repeat those words over and over because there's nothing else to describe that. I'm going to leave this here and only take it out when I know I'm going to need it because there is nothing that could possibly come out better than that in shotguns, and I don't want to lose it. It even kept the durability is even amazing. Like I was worried that like it was going to be out of 100 because it put all the points back in something else, but no. That came out really, really good. Yikes. Okay. Yikes in a good way, by the way. I'm just like, I'm still just like... Anyway. Armor! They are! They've got to be at this point in time. I almost feel like I should wear those. Why would I not wear those? They do so much... No, because I'm wearing Tek. That's why I wouldn't wear those. I need the pants. They make me do things, like fly. Okay. Well, if only I could do the same thing with my rifles. I still don't have one that's high enough tier to even consider that. Let's see what these are getting me. Pistol. And gloves. I was looking up a tier kibble, right. So if I wanted to get myself something in the regular kibble tier, very easily. Carbonemus could work. Those are not on the map. Terrorbirds, Sarcos. I have a Stego. If I get another lower level Stego, I could then get some. But that's kind of the whole thing. Ankies! I don't have any Anki eggs left. Didn't I have a few? What'd I do with those? I have a female Anki. I should let her out and start having them breed. But it's going to take longer than that. Let's see. Anki. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure Anchor's on the roof. Yes. But that's right above the Oviraptor, so I can just throw them out and have them just making stuff. See, like, I also have a really good compound bow blueprint, but I don't have nearly enough metal for it. I would love to have that, too. Considering now that I just got the shotgun, I need a single target thing that does that much damage. Alright, Rosie, let's have you breed. And Anchor as well. And hopefully... Oh, they're not, actually. I should go down to the, I should go down and tell him now that he's weighed down enough that he could go... Oh, no, he already is. It's just out of range. That's unfortunate. You are on Wander, aren't you? Yeah. Can't quite reach the Yankees from down here. Maybe I should bring them downstairs then. Because, I mean, it doesn't have to be a fertilized egg. Quite frankly, it's a lot easier if it's not. Alright, well, I mean, I've got... We had a really cool, awesome surprise today. We tamed a male spider. Now I need to be... Now I need to get a female spider. We can start breeding up spiders, and I can use that to knock out the Trek. And then we'll tame it after that. Alright, hold on. We got the spider. There you go. How much is left on the timer? I've got a cup in the way. I can see only half of things. You mean the Oviraptor? I don't even know if even that would be enough. It can reach and grab stuff from up there, but I don't know the actual range for that. It would be good to know. Okay. I feel like... Oh, no. I need to be more patient. Like, I know, like, since we're streaming, my brain is like, let's just do it. Let's just go. But, like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to rush the situation. We're still fine off in most of what we're trying to do here. Let's see. Fill up my canteen. I have 2 more. I don't know why I don't just grab from those. And then I'm going to grind down these other things. I've got my... There's that and that. I don't really care about the pistol or the armor. I just want the metal from them. And then we can go put away the shotgun shells for the time being. But I'm going to show you the... I think I found it on Aberration, actually. The compound bow. Yeah, look at this. 10,000 polymer. And almost 8,000 cementing paste, and then 9,000 metal to make that. This one here is slightly less. Honestly, I almost just go for this one. And use the crafting skill potion and hope that I get the crazy amount of luck I got with that shotgun. See, in this here... I wonder if I could do that with this. Because this one is a higher item rating, but it's not up to 50, so I don't know if it would be enough to tip the scales like the shotguns did. I don't know. Could end up being something that's worth doing. At some point. I don't have that metal right now. Okay, let's see. Tools and structures. Ammo. I want to check my spider. Like, I want to see if they were... Did I put them away? Oh, they're in here. Did that actually? Yeah, I should check now, actually. So it's blue. Does that mean they're doing okay? I was going to try to throw out the spider and check his stats, because I didn't even look when I tamed him. Because it kind of happened in the middle of me finishing up a node. I should name this guy something. He's kind of just a bunch of E's and 3's. Let's turn on some music. Let's see if people like or dislike the music at this point in time. I'm going to swap it over. We're going to, like, just brace for the initial impact. It'll kind of calm down in a minute. I promise. There we go. Again, when we're running up around base, I don't want it to be absolutely silent, you know? You don't get as much music on Extinction unless you're fighting something. I don't feel like a 234 base melee is all that great when it comes to the Uranio, but again, I could be wrong. Alright, Rexes, I am very much impatient. We're actually going to see what kind of kibble we can get from you guys now, so... Onto the platform! Onto the platform. That one. Over there. Oh my gosh, I should have gotten them on there first. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Lovely. Thank you guys so much for what you're about to give me. Ooh, yeah, they were big enough. Cool, 12. That's perfect. And then I can take the meat, and I can throw it in here. Fantastic. So now we have enough to tame up the... Stego. I'm going to tame that thing. No matter what. So I'm actually also going to grab the rest of the kibble that I already got earlier, just to be sure that we're more prepared than we really need to be. And then now the timer is gone, and I don't have to let out the baby Rex for now. I'm going to let out a spider. What did you come out with, my friend? Oh, only 19 in melee. 39 in food and 42 in weight. Definitely a weight-carrying spider. I'm not going to look at its face, because it immediately gave me the creeps. Man, melee is literally the worst. Absolute worst stat out of everything that it's got. So much potential for this guy, too. I'm sure that what I have will be fine enough to knock out the Stego without it. I may even just do it on foot for the sake of making things quick. I do like your colors, though, buddy. Your blues and everything back here are actually very cool compared to the ones that I got on the cluster, which are very brown and green. Couldn't tell if I'm arachnophobe, just a face that I made looking at that guy. Anyway, let's go! I didn't mean to do that, I meant to do this. There we go. How does that not... Was that still hanging out in here like that? Oh yeah. So there's our Stego friend that I'm wanting to tame. There's a couple things around it, like a million bunny holes that I don't really want to be around it, but as long as they're not focusing on them specifically, we should be fine, right? Maybe I should grab my shotgun after all. Don't step in that! Don't step in that. I'm pretty sure it's that bunny right there. You're the menace that's causing problems. Alright, hold on. Maybe 35 isn't enough. I'm not entirely sure. But let's see. If it seems like it's getting close, then we'll just kind of leave it like that. Oh yeah, we're fine. Boop. Let's lure it away from these things, though. Come across the water, if you wouldn't mind. Hello, bunny. Oh. Boop. Okay, we're already over half. I do love that I can use the binoculars for this. The thought to do everything on Alpha so that I can use this from the Overseer and everything, it's well worth all that extra effort. It really, really was. Dunk on the water. Come here. No, 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 no. Scare you away from it. Go away. You. Why is that all the creatures' instinct to go straight to the water? I don't understand it. It's like it's something that they put in the code specific. It's like, oh, you want to get me tamed? Let me go out in the water. And then no one can have me. Is that going to do it? No, it's going down again. Oh, I panic aimed. Okay. Oh, you're after me? Good. I was actually worried that it was going to try to grab the Stego. Just focus on me for a minute. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that. The Stego is out. As long as nothing goes and focuses on the Stego now, then we're fine. You are getting awfully close to my Stego. Please don't swing now. I'm going to help this Stego kill you. No, 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 no! I literally can't fix it if you hit him. No! No, 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 no! Ah, you stupid little... Alright. Well, now I need them to wake up. Because I am not taming it like that. That's annoying. Alright, I'm going to go grab some walls. I'm going to put them inside the walls. I feel like that's going to be... man. I was focused on the wrong thing. I should have realized I was being shot at by something small and bulbous. Like a spider. Frustrating. Alright. It's still crazy that I can kind of do that kind of thing. Anyway, I don't think I have any reason. I don't think I have any structures that I left over. I'm pretty sure I did this literally earlier in the same stream, but I'm checking anyway. Yeah. Let's if we make some spike walls. How many of those do I need? Probably not that much. Let's go with like 10. If we go and place them inside the spike walls. Am I wasting my resources doing spike walls? Once it wakes up, then I'm gonna have to worry about it not dying in there. I don't know. We'll see. It didn't take long to knock it out. I just want to make sure that nothing else can touch it while it's waking up. We'll try again after the fact. I was thinking about one more hour, but now it might be a little bit longer just to make sure this gets done. You know, the usual. Okay. Let's go place these down. Let's put them on 6. That is a green bunny. That's got a mutation. This has got to. Alright, hold on. Alright, you. I'm going to collect you and get all your resources. Frickin' stupid spiders that cause me problems. Take those arrows, thank you very much. Alright, hold on now. We'll have these snap. So we kind of get a good perimeter around this thing. Oh no. I'm just gonna punch the tree down. Oh, why are you mad at me? What did I do to you? Oh my god. So not only are these burrow bucks like a menace because they'll actually like dig up your yard, but they'll also come up and stab you with their horns. Just mean, man. Just mean. Oh my god, what are you doing? Stop. Why are you trying to make it worse? Stop. You, stop. I should have brought the shotgun. Honestly, it would have been a good idea. My tech suit's not super damaged, but it's damaged enough that I wish that I had just brought the thing. Blow them away. They're not kind. Back off, dude. My pike is not good. I should make my good pike, because I have a blueprint for one. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Thank you. Get out of here, dude. I want to like the new creature. But they are literally, like, making me gotta pull out my full-on Elmer Fudd. I should probably actually work on that, instead of just leaving it there. It's kind of an eyesore since it's not complete. It's just a big pile of nothing. Ugh, dude. Okay, I need to grab... Do I have some stimulants? I gotta do what I can to kind of make them wake up faster. My dude's hungry again. Stimulant. I don't actually have any stimulant. But I can. Stimulant. I don't have any stimberries. I have to pull from them from the stego outside, huh? Okay. For some reason that like scrolled up and it was really far up in our previous chats. I just wanted to make sure it was still working. I don't know how many to make. Let's just pull for 5 crafts. Oh yeah, we're good. It's immediate, man. Ugh, that's crazy. I had no idea. Like, I think I said it in the last stream as well. I had no idea that that was an upgrade for the chemistry bench. I thought it was something else entirely. But the fact that it's immediate like that, it's beautiful. I already loved the frickin' chemistry bench, but it's so much better. Alright. Let's wake this thing up. I'll probably want to bring an owl over here as well. I don't think it's that hurt. It's not that hurt, but still. Here. I need you to wake up. I don't know how much of this you're actually going to need to do that quickly, but here you go. I will be back in a while. For now, I think we're going to focus on spiders. I'm going to start raising up some more Rexes back at the base. In fact, I still have the one I got to throw out of the cryopod. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be any more grown up than it was. But I could be wrong. It still says baby, so I'm pretty sure it's the same. Let us check. Okay, yeah, no, she's the same. She's got more health, though. Actually, that's not entirely true. It doesn't really matter. That's crazy. It tried to heal it, but it really didn't do anything different. Are you following me? You will follow me now. Just come stand here. Don't worry about the reasoning for it, but I just want you to stand here for a couple of minutes. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't go that way. I need you to follow me very closely. So this is the thing about the dino balls that was very nice when trying to set this kind of a thing up. I would just throw like 20 of them out at once, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I mean, I could, like, there was a mod that I did try to download that was supposed to get rid of the cryo timer, but I don't think it worked, so I just don't have it on anymore. But I could have spent more time trying to mess with it. It is what it is, though. I don't mind waiting that time every once in a while. Yeah, spider. What tier does spiders you tame with again? It's actually purple, isn't it? Yeah, so it's not going to matter. They tame with the superior. I mean, it doesn't say so in here because it's not going to be updated on Dododex yet, but that is what it is. I remember correctly because I just tamed some the other day, and that's what it required. I don't really have superior eggs. I have things that I could use for higher tier. That's why I'm doing the Rexes for this reason. Carchas are only exceptional, huh? Ooh, speaking of which, I should check if any of those have spawned on the map since all this. Here, I'm going to refresh this as well. I had an issue at one point. It said it just like disconnected. I just want to make sure everything is refreshed from my end. That everything is properly updating in here. Yep, looks like we're good. Cool. I just wanted to be sure. Let's grab my gene scanner. Tools. My tools. Alright, so if we search for a Giga, for one, any Giganotosaurus? No. Any Carchas? No. Kind of unfortunate, but that is what it is. Did we ever determine what we needed to clear for more of those to potentially spawn? Was it Rexes? Or is that me just hoping that it just needed to be Rexes? Aha! Welcome, randomness, to the Discord. Fantastic. Let me also make sure that I upgrade you to the proper tier. Roles, YouTube member, and Pearl. Sweet. You have now done the thing. Welcome, and thank you so much. Alright, let's see. How are they doing on their... I mean, it's gone down to 5th, but it's still going to take a while before that thing actually wakes up. I may have to actually rely on that on a different day. I only needed 11 to tame one of those. How much do I need to tame a spider? Like 4? I should be okay to do that. If we can find ourselves a high-level female, then that would be great. Aranio. Where's our nearest one? I've already passed it. There was a time, not long ago, that I was struggling to find any of them. Pull over to you. Ooh. Oh, but the baby's a female also. I need a male one. Also, I'm pretty sure this Tek one is a female. Oh, it's only 24. Why was I thinking it was closer to, like, being over 150? You know, there was something that occurred to me, like, because I built here the last time that we were playing on this map, and I had something go across that. Aranio's spawn up there. They could end up just dropping on me at any point trying to live here now. It's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Spiders, nearest one straight ahead. Oh, hello. You're not a spider, but you still need to stop anyway. I kind of wish it would tell me up or down, but I guess that's kind of the point of the search, huh? Alright, if it still says straight ahead, it must be up there. I'm still carrying my Cosmo. I can actually use him to help me around a little bit. Oh, hello. I see you now. What level are you? 55 male. Nope. We're going to shoot you off the wall. How did that not? That actually wouldn't be a bad idea either. I've been talking about that for a while, and I haven't done it yet. Where did it run? Where did it fall to? I want the chitin. Well, actually, it's a matter of clearing the dead body still. Oh, there it is. Ew, you're stuck on the wall. I don't like it. What? I threw it when I landed. Gross. Horrible, creepy spider body. Oh, hi. Were you trying to bite me or were you running past me? Oh, it was collecting the body himself. Alright, whatever. I didn't need it that bad. What level are you? 60. If you were a higher level doggo, I would have considered it. There's still one this direction, though. It's above me still. Is it on this building? Was it about to shoot me and want to try to get rid of this guy? We'll find out very shortly, I guess. It's not up there. No? Where are you, creepy spiders? Can't be any higher than this. Was there one on the ground over here, maybe? No, it's saying it's right the... Oh, oh, oh. I've got to be, like, very, very cautious about this. It's on the side of this part, isn't it? Oh, hi, I see you. Level 40, damn it. You're 100 levels too short. That is so much more satisfying, though, the way that they fall now. I like it. I like it a lot. Their new physics is logical. Don't tell me, though, there's one's right above me. I literally can't even see. They definitely are a lot harder to find than they were before. Nope. Don't have your tool out. Like, they're hiding... I've seen them hiding inside of the brushes and everything as well. Like, in the middle of these vines. That's what I really meant to say. It's not on the top. It's going to be down here somewhere, halfway down. See, like, this is where I feel like, oh, you know what? Why am I not doing this? I'm so not used to actually using my visor at all. totally forget that that's a thing. Alright, how blind am I? I don't see them at all. Okay, I hear it. Where? What? I still didn't even see the red outline or anything. Do I have to go over there for them to actually start spawning? I mean, I guess I probably have to get somewhat close. Are you in the wall? Oh my god, you're in the wall. I mean, they can hit me. Hi. I can't tell what level you are. Oh, level 15. Okay, doesn't matter then. Wouldn't want to tame it. Well, at least I know I can get it killed and collect its body. Good lord. Let's turn off my helmet. How much more element do I have? Oh, I don't. Okay, well, I'm going to go back. We're going to use our Cosmo to do that. So I can still do all of that without having to worry about... Oh, it's weird. That was so delayed. Why was that delayed? Like, it doesn't know where I can and can't be going with my... There's a bunny in my yard again! You monster. Alright, we're going to leave the Cosmo here. I'll grab my Drakeling again. I want to grab 2 stacks, or I want to grab 20 element as backup options. I want to grab a shotgun. I'm not leaving it home. I need it for now. These little monsters are coming up out of everywhere, and they're showing up in my yard. I don't appreciate it, man. I don't appreciate it. What am I carrying that's so heavy? Oh, everything else. Wood, thatch, what else? Metal, and the pelt. The stuff that's going to be the heaviest, I think. I don't have one for, I just realized I don't have one for the scrap metal. Should definitely be doing that. Oh, you know what? I need to follow through with the one that I have in my yard right now. Unless it jumped out with that last one when it was hiding. We have an unwanted guest in our yard. I'll find you later, I guess. First things first. If I'm going to head over that direction... Or any of the directions, for that matter. Should I... I have something that I also need to start doing a little bit more of. Now that I have so many extra cryopods from all the OSDs that I've done, I should probably let out my Ovis and start letting them breed up a little bit. I have a... I'm thinking with the Velonosaurs that I would probably benefit for having some mutton. I'm gonna go against what I need to do for the whole cryo countdown, and just let them all out and have them hang out for now. Hopefully they'll be fine. If I'm gone and come back later, I won't have to worry about it, but. That is a risk that I'm willing to take right now. There are other Ovis outside. If I want to tame them, then that is still an option. And I guess I'll put this other meat inside this trough. Is this Rex grown up enough? You know, we'll give it a little bit more time. We'll give it a little bit more time. It's alright. No need to rush that. And honestly, since we have to wait for the, we have to wait for this one over here to wake up again, and then re-knock them out, then I may as well just get more kibble, and then we'll probably use the stuff we already have, make taming the other stuff that much easier. Because if I look at this now, well, I mean, they're like 2/5 left from waking up. Could be worse. I was hoping that if I just started looking for a spider for a second, then it would decide to give me a high-level female. But I should know that. I should know better by now. Like, if I'm trying to find one, it's not going to happen. I tamed the male when I was doing something else, so I should just know that by now. So we're gonna take melee here, all the way up towards where the Gigas and Carchas should spawn. See if maybe something can happen if we're nearby. That was a legendary one. I have seen a couple of them spawn about right here. I've seen Gigas and Carchas like right inside of this wall here. And there's a Rex outside here now. What level are you? Only level 45. If it had a good trait, then yeah, but I don't know. I actually didn't even really see what it had. I've seen Carchas also spawn as far back as this back's end. But I'm close enough now that if I were to try to search for one, and there was one spawned, it would tell me. But I still feel like there isn't one at all. That's not that. That's a spider. Hold on. We want to go like this. Nope. Gig. Nope. I guess, I mean, that doesn't technically mean there won't be one if I fly around in here some more. But it's not a great sign. I've already done a dino wipe, and single-player dino wipes are horrible, so I don't really know if I want to do that again. No, I don't really also see very many manas running around either. Interestingly enough. The problem is, even with single-player spawns, like, I on the island, I had to spawn a Uteranus and then kill it. And then the game realized, oh yeah, I should be spawning these. And then it started spawning them. So, like, I don't want to have to do that with a Giga or a Carcha, but it's very much a possibility. Had to do the same thing on Aberration with the Diplocaulus. Sometimes the game just kind of forgets to use a specific creature, I guess. It could be something that I gotta do. I'm not going to resort to that immediately. We'll give it a couple times of leaving and coming back, like, over a while. But we'll have to see. If nothing gets better later, then we'll have to probably go that route. Rex is just chilling out there still. Okay, we'll fly over to the desert now. See if we can find ourselves some Volanosaurs kind of in the meantime. While we're doing that, it's still on a radio. I thought it like stayed on top of one of the ones that I was trying to search for. Giga. Nope. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to still give it more time. I have also seen them spawn up here. Less commonly. I think it was the Carcha that I saw up here, but I could have just chased something else up this direction, as far as I know. Alright, to the desert. Woo! Nice. Alright. And then... I haven't really been looking at all for any Volanosaurs. I know I've seen a good handful while I've been around here, so... Since I haven't been specifically looking for them, I have a feeling the game's not going to hide anything really good from me, right? We're gonna be able to find some high-level ones without a lot of extra searching and clearing. Hopeful thinking out loud. There isn't a single one over here. I'm hoping that my crossbow is strong enough to just knock it out without having to worry about being shot in the face a whole bunch of times. Let's see. That's just a Carno. Heck yeah. I'm glad you can enjoy in a much better frame rate and better view in general. Let's see. What the hell? I was in the sky. What am I looking at? Did the game decide to just despawn all of them? Because I said the word Volanosaur? I don't have voice commands turned on, I swear. I'm almost feeling like that's exactly what's going on. Oh, there's one! I'll shut up about it, hold on. 100. I am pickier than that. 135 or higher. Those are my requirements. Must it be that way forever? No. But that's what I want. Are you actually chasing me? No. The ones with babies chase me. So that's why I asked. Crazy. I mean, I can't say that there are zero. I saw one. So they're not having the same problem. Oh, there's another one. They're not having the same problems I think the Gigas are having. I've actually learned, like, sometimes lower level ones could end up having random 40 points into, like, stamina or melee or something. So I've kind of been a little bit more lenient on it. But not that lenient. No, 60 is a no-go. For sure. How about you? 135 female. 27 points in weight. 25 in melee by default. Honestly, their stats are pretty evenly spread. Not horrible. I should have, but I've already found one. It's fine. It's just going to point back towards the other ones now. Alright. Let's make sure we're properly loaded up for tranks. I do have a wall I could put up between us if I absolutely have to, but I'm hoping that I can kind of get close enough and just get around it before it can cause me trouble. The tech suit's going to be a really good friend for this one. As long as I can kind of keep my distance. Also, this. Don't forget to track it. Okay. Get behind it. Oh, wow. No, it's actually not going to be nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. Okay, hold on. Run! I have more canteens, thanks. I can't see it at all. Maybe tracking it like that was a bad idea. It's a much smaller creature than I really remember it being. I missed it so much that it doesn't even care. There you go. Maybe I won't worry about the whole cooldown in between shots. We'll just get this thing knocked out. Yeah. And she's down. Hi, I see that you're close to the tame I want to tame. I feel like that was overkill. Cave bearing. I don't know how many you need. I'll give you 5, though. We'll see. We have a Rex growing up on top of the thing right now, so we should be able to get that pretty quick. I also like the idea of a kangaroo, but mostly for me going around and collecting wood. I can probably stop tracking it that way, to be honest. Okay, so we've got one. We've got the female knocked down. I'm just wanting to see what to expect for how much the kibble's going to do. I don't believe anything is just going to come over and attack it directly right now. I could be wrong. So I'm probably good. Yeah, Velos are very fun. I feel like something that they did to them, though, between ASE and ASA has changed them a good amount. So, like, not every one of their needles hits as hard as it should, but... Oh, yeah, 31%. Okay. Let me grab the other one off of it, because I gave it 5, it only needs 4. Cool. Now let's go try to find ourselves a male. Is there one right over here by chance? Just kind of within range somehow. Hello, what level are you? That's a 55 male. Nope. How about you? 120 female. Was there one underneath these bones? Or is that something else? That is something else. Hold on. Go this way. That rock popped in and almost makes me feel like it's a golem. It's not, though, right? They don't actually spawn on this map. Do they? I don't think they do. My brain just got hopeful for a moment. It's a bunch of metal right there. I should actually remember that. Oops, I was holding Q. Now that I got messed up. Hello, what level are you? One, okay. It's 100 levels off. Okay, how about you? 10, damn it. Not so much. Another. What are you? Oh, is that literally the one I already looked at? I think it may actually be the one I already looked at. That's unfortunate. I'm betting that there's another high level one out here somewhere. But I feel like I should probably go grab melee first and stop wasting my element. Because I am not getting anywhere fast. I didn't even grab the Drakeling, I just kind of went. Didn't even realize that. If I had my Drakeling on, I could let go and start fluttering this way. Leave me down there, right? I don't know. Well, regardless, we at least have a female that we're having tamed right now. I feel like they can spawn down there somewhere. Just have to be a matter of finding the right one. Okay, let's put Cryo on 7. To be ready to grab them immediately after they're tamed. Again, just double checking that. If I had a button right now, that would be the time to give it to him. But I don't. Horses. Stego. That didn't damage it. It just pushed it. Okay, I'll be more careful about that. Holy crap. I just ragdolled that thing. That could have been bad. Hey, there's a Drakeling over there. I'm assuming it's a summer one. It's got to be. Those ones actually do add movement speed. Alright. You came out with 35 melee, 39 weight, 34 stamina, and 34 health. You've got well, you got 35 in food, which is not great, but your oxygen is very low, so I actually will take that very happily. Could have been a lot worse off. Very good. Okay. Let's head to a different part, because I've already checked the ones kind of around here. I'm also starting to think that Stego might be waking up right about now. We can try that again and avoid letting the spiders come in and bite at her this time around. Come on. Stuck on a tree, dude. You got this. Oh, I missed it. I wanted to get blasted up in the air with that thing. Just barely behind on what I needed for that. Oh, hi. What are you? That was a male. I didn't see what level it was, though. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. He's got... Oh, he's evenly spread on everything, too. Pretty high stamina, though, which is actually what you want for these guys anyway, right? Let's just park melee over here. And you can chill for a minute. I'm gonna make us a new friend. Sounds like a plan. How much more element do I have? 15. Cool. I think we'll just kind of bombard him like we did the female. I've gotten such in the habit of always trying to wait that whole 5 extra seconds thing that I really, like... Hi, don't worry about me. Are we doing a dance? I guess we're just gonna do a dance. Now take a nap. So clean, so good. Stamina robust. Even better for what we want. I wonder, I would imagine... I mean, he's not a 135. That one required 4 before. He might only need 3. Either way, I'll take it. If it's 1 less, then it'll be enough to tame up the... Actually, I need to go back and double-check on the Stego. So we'll go do that in the meantime. Hope that they're actually still inside of the trap and they didn't somehow, like, get out or start dying from the spike walls. What I really should have done was put it inside of gates or something, but... whatever. Definitely feel like the amount of stamina that I've given to melee has been very, very helpful. I could travel very far on her now. Oh, but then I always still do that. I don't know how that happens as often as it does. Like, I'm literally pressing the button as it's lining up, and then it just decides to awkwardly float there instead of actually do what it's supposed to do. Oh well. This is why we can climb walls. Alright, Rex. Could you do me a favor and just, like, press that button that's right next to you? Could you just do that for a minute? Hello? I don't feel like that's supposed to be like that. There we go. I don't know how it didn't even count, but okay. Oh no. Okay, that's poopy. How many Anki eggs do we have now so I can actually get the proper one that we're after? We've got 4 of those in here. Pteranodon egg. That thing actually dropped an egg before it left, huh? Interesting. Let's fill up our canteen while we're here. I can probably make a few. Oh, I have 2 more in here. Oh. Let's make... Can I make one of these? I think I can make some of those. Like... Or, even better, can I actually make some of these like I'm supposed to? It can't reach the dude from here? Come on. I would think that the way that I have my thing set up, this is within range. Unless Ankies are actually not that tier anymore. Which I would definitely think they are, but whatever. We'll pull for 4. Yes. Turn on and craft. Alright. So we'll actually use some of the tier that we're meant to, and then we'll use whatever's left on taming up the stego this time. Properly. Thank you. Much better. Before I even start trying to knock it out again, I'm going to make sure that the area is clear of anything that's going to cause us problems. It's actually not awake yet. That's surprising. Oh, but it's very close. Alright, anything that's going to cause us problems at all. Nothing right above it. Because if something decided to jump down, it actually could cause problems there. So with Pteranodon, we've got another stego. Which honestly would cause me problems, because... There we go. Because once I start trying to knock it out, it'll try to hurt me. So that's not a problem anymore. Anything else? Well, they're mad at me right now, but they will stay that way forever. I've noticed that like, when I played this on ASE, I definitely got attacked by the Enforcers a lot more than I ever do in ASA. The drones are definitely aware of my presence. That's not really a surprise. But they don't really... I hardly ever get attacked by those guys unless I shoot them myself. And as we wait, the YouTuber spiel shall happen one more time. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the month. It may be ambitious, but if you're enjoying this at all and you want to watch more, then definitely do so. Also, we're trying to get to 10 members by the end of the month. We now are at 8 out of the 10. So anyone else that may want to join in would make a massive difference for me and everything else. Well, hello. I'm not sure why you sent that emoji, but... Am I missing something on another device? Oh, I see. That's exactly the deal. I am missing things on this. Okay. Yes, I will be done. I will soon. After this thing right here. Oh, goodness gracious. I should have probably tried to grab a couple more stimulant real quick. That would make it much faster to get this part done. What are you running from, Iguanodon? Do I have to be worried about you? Okay, I'll just pick some stimulant berries, like... Stim berries, make things a little bit faster. Just a second here. Well, once this stego is tamed, which I'd imagine, considering it's been technically starved this entire time, it's going to chomp all these down. And once I have it inside of a cryopod, we'll probably have to end it here, because it is getting late. And I am needed elsewhere. I'll have to go grab the Velonosaur too, though, because they're going to be tamed as well. Okay. Let me collect up the body. Alright, and then the stim berries. Enjoy. I'm pretty sure that the 11 shots that I have is going to be enough. Should be. I don't recall having to shoot it that many times before it got knocked out the first time around. Okay. So then, if I do this, we're tracking this now. Let's go grab our Velonosaur. Really fast. This thing will be awake when we get back. We'll knock it out. We'll almost insta-tame it. Okay, we lost the track of it. I didn't realize it was going to do that, but that makes sense. And then, we'll take it home. It's taken a lot longer than I would have actually anticipated to tame the creature that I have on the thumbnail, but we would have had it done if it weren't for that stupid couple spiders. Decided to bite it while we had it there. Not cool, man. Not cool. Okay. It is nice to be able to fly around with the tech suit. I mean, I have other ways that I can travel, obviously, and I have done plenty. But it is nice to just kind of be able to go somewhere on my own. Grab my new tames. How did he roll, by the way? 36 in melee. Not bad. 36 melee, 34 stamina. I feel like they both rolled very similar stats. We'll have to figure out the absolute best when we bring him out next time. Okay, the Tek Stego is very close to waking up. Am I going to get blasted up by the... No, I wasn't. I kind of thought I might, but not the case. Oh, there's another Tek Stego down there. I need to try to find a high-level male. So I'll try to keep that in mind that that one exists for the next time around and see if maybe it's a good level. But I don't really have the time to stop, so we're just going to go and do this real fast. That should be wide awake right now. And then we'll knock it out. Make it our friend. Okay, it should be right around here. There they are. I can see them. Okay, let's put this here. New one there. Of course, there's actually an enforcer now. Don't cause us problems, enforcer. We're here purely for this guy. Did I hit the wall with that one? We're going to give it some time between shots, and I'm really going to try to get headshots if I can, because it seems like we probably need them to be. Did you get out? Oh, you got out. Well. I did not expect you to just walk out like that, but you know what? It's okay. I will take this. Lure it into bunny territory. Oh no, we can't afford to miss. Okay, there's a seagull there. Okay, it's officially in running time. Oh my god, am I getting chased by a bunny again? I am. Okay, the stego is down. This other stego is done. Stupid rabbits are leaving me alone. Nothing. Nothing else. Okay. Eat those immediately. Just tame up really fast. I don't know why it stopped tracking it in general in here. Tames in progress. Stego. Yep. That's what I was hoping for. That it was just starved up and it was just going to be so quick. Oh my goodness. And... oh, you have eaten everything else except for, eat those. How was I one short still? Holy crap, that was close. I almost didn't have anything in it anymore. I'll pick up the spikes. I won't forget that they're there. Run, rabbit! Run, rabbit, run! Yikes. Okay. Apparently Dododex was incorrect, but at least they were still starved up enough that I'm not having to wait for it. I just have to have them eat it. Hey! Lovely. I mean, it has health frail. That's not really helpful. But it does have 49 in health in general. And yikes, it has a lot of other stats that I don't want. But the 49 in health is good. So we're going to pick up this thing. And we are going to have to call it for tonight. So I'm going to fly back to base, which is luckily not far away. And I'll grab those gates and stuff at some point soon. They'll be fine there for now. And if I forget them, then I guess I forget them. I would hope not, but... it's very possible. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out during this stream. It has been a very fun, very eventful stream, especially with that shotgun. Holy crap. But if you guys did enjoy, like I was saying, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.